What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Risk of Resources Loadout Race of the Week. I am Race, and I'm here with Dan. Hello.
Hello, chat room. Welcome in. Welcome in.
All right, so today we have an eraser for you guys. They've been in the kind of the scrim part of Risk of Resources for a little while now, and they've been practicing with the team for a little bit. Let me pull them in here so we can see just a few words from them. Hello, Big D. Welcome in. Hello.
Big D, welcome in.
Yo, hello.
You are our new racer. Congratulations. Excited for the first race, the inaugural loadouts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty nervous, but it's an excited nervousness, so
That's
hopefully
good.
it goes well
Yeah.
today.
Hell yeah. Specifically the loadouts today, any that you're worried about?
Well, I love Railgunner. I don't know if I quite love this Railgunner, but I think
Yeah.
Railgunner's Railgunner.
I think
Other
everyone's in
one,
the same boat with that one.
yeah. Other one is the NG, but as long as we, take it slow, I don't think there'll be too much to worry about. Slow and steady.
All right, sounds awesome. I'm gonna throw you back in the room because we're short on time. Good luck at when you start on the hour, and we'll talk to you soon.
Good luck, Big D.
Yep, thanks.
All right, that was Big D, our new racer. Amazing. We have Brian, Goji, Ready, and Big D today, which is actually this is a surprise cast of folks because at the start of today, we did not have these racers playing. So
only half of these races were here 24 hours ago. It was completely different.
yeah, it was kind of wild. So starting off on stage 1, this is our Huntress loadout to start off today. We can go on Siphon Forest. We have Aqueduct next, and then we actually have Sky Meadow for the first time in a couple weeks. So
I've missed Sky Meadow. So nice. So flat. So easy to see.
Yeah, the new stage 5 is very, how would you describe it? Dark, red.
It's vertical. Yeah. Vision impairing.
Yeah. Oh, I need to remove the co-op thing. Hold on. Cover for me a second, if you would.
I would. It's actually a race I'm curious about. We're either going to see an incredibly fast race here with these guys, given that it is Huntress. We have Ballista, Glaive for AoE, and obviously the Strafe, which is generally better majority of the time, especially for races when you have even less time to stack crit. But what I am worried about, or curious about, is how they're going to adapt around this single blink instead of the triple blink meta. The triple blink, of course, being the safest option for Huntress, being you can basically be in any situation and never be hit since you have so many blinks up all the time. That combined with your Ballista for height and your Glaive jumps of height for survivability. So I'm curious if they fall into a bit of a trap here with the single blink instead of the triple blink. It'll be interesting to see.
I see it all the time. Like, yes, you do get more map mobility, like by being able to go up certain slopes or parts of the map like this and that. But the pure survivability of a phase blink is just too powerful, right? And most people just stop trying to correct their positioning, right? They're just like, oh, I'm fine, I'm Huntress. And then they find themselves like below a Mithrix hammer as it's falling. They're like, I can dash, but it's on cooldown, and they're like, I don't know.
It's 3 seconds. Yeah,
Already an amazing start. We have watches, glaive, backup, mag, for the glaive, sorry. And then we have an AP round printer, as well as wings to start off the run. So this might be a very quick one. I think with runs like this, like obviously, you know, it's Huntress versus Mithrix. If you go very fast, you can have a very long Mithrix fight. Same with Merc, as we'll see maybe later. But I think everyone's going to go pretty quick on this one.
I'm curious if everyone saw the wings. I didn't see where those wings came from. They seem to be around the same area. I saw Goji flying pretty close to this area with the wings. I imagine the EQ bar is close.
Yeah. And prayer beads for everyone from TP as well. They can get rid of those. That's some extra stats.
That reminds me. Yeah, sure. Sure. Boss item. So I've got to get a Gamma going. Boss item.
Oh, they need them. And as always,
Yeah,
make
Gamma.
sure if you guys want to play in our bingo, exclamation point bingo gets you a custom bingo sheet, and you can join Discord and play with everyone else as well. I love the bingo channel in Discord is probably the biggest channel we have. Everyone loves the bingo channel. It's fun, man. It's fun to
Damn
be
right, Chad.
to watch the races and be like, all right, is someone gonna get the blank? And then you're hoping for it the whole time. All right. Already,
Yeah, really comfy. The mocker as well too.
Big D, our new racer today, is already the first one done with TP, finding a second
Nice.
watch. I wonder if they will find this this swing over here.
What a comfy start.
I know.
And a woods. Okay, there's a wood sprite out of that chance run too. I'm glad to see Brian with a slug and a wood sprite because Brian is an incredibly good racer where they get caught out consistently trying to go a little bit too fast and they're always without healing. So them with this bit of healing will actually be
very
I
powerful.
see them be quite really hard to get past here now actually, especially them hitting stage 2 first. Very good start for them.
So the wing was in this shrine that Ruddy's playing right now. It's in the river.
Oh, right.
Yeah, first or second hit, I can't tell, but already we have Brian and Big D are two most recent racers on stage 2. Look at this, Goji found a hoof printer on the other side of the map. I don't think anyone else found this.
Yeah,
actually.
Risking that AP rounds there too. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting.
If you had to be a betting man, if you were to be such a thing, who would you say would roll pots here, if any?
Who? Of everyone? Honestly, no. Honestly, I know Brian doesn't. They've never learnt, so they don't like him.
That's
Ruddy and Big D are both speedrunners and they never do it. And I don't think Goji ever did. I honestly think nobody here ever would.
It's really interesting how the older of a racer you are, the more likely you would have been to roll pots. And
Absolutely,
the more newer crowd just tends to not do it as much.
Yeah, if I was here, the first thing I would look for was for some easy pots to roll.
Yeah. Insane how the mindset has changed over the years.
I know. I feel so slow. So slow.
It's hard too, because unless there's God Pot just right there, you really don't want to spend several minutes blasting a pot around a stage or anything like that. Sail Star from TP, by the way, so if there was maybe a damage chest or a large chest anywhere nearby, or an equipment barrel, although everyone does have wings, it seems like, so... No, actually, Brian doesn't.
Nice. Everyone bar Brian. There's the fantastic, what's it called again? What's that new shrine? Shrine of Shaping. Fantastic, minus 50 credits for the entire stage, but they get a free boss fight essentially, so they can die. But they will lose their watches if they die, so it doesn't really matter in a race, not full looting anyway, but it's nice to have in your back pocket.
50 credits is so many credits.
It's so many credits, man. People love it though, man. The general consensus, people love that shrine.
No comment,
we
actually.
don't.
But...
Yeah. Right, so there's that large chest at the top there, so we should see some use with that Sail Star.
Bolstering Lantern for Goji, which, I mean, with a watch on Huntress is probably one of the...
That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, I would say most unusable items, probably, because, you have to stay...
If you can get into it.
But you have so little health. You have to... I don't know. It's hard. I think, Big D used a Sail Star on just a normal chest, got a speed and a bear, which is not bad.
Fair enough, not
bad. Energy drink.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone is going to save it.
Brian not hitting the Shrine of Shaping. They didn't want to lose the HP, I guess, but they've got the... Why would they not be hitting that? Is there something I'm not thinking about there? Is there any particular reason to not get the Shrine of Shaping? What am I missing there?
I don't know. Shrug.
Huh.
Ruddy's going for the same small chest, getting the speed and the bear. Actually, not that it matters which small chest you really go for. The extra Sail Star item would be the same, but...
And then they're going to go around into this large chest and be very disappointed.
Maybe. I didn't even know where the buttons were this time on stage 2. And you're
No, I
right, no
didn't.
one has even ruled them. I don't think I would have either, to be honest, on this one. Wings with a really good build already.
No.
Like it's quick.
It's such a time sink. It's crazy. Unless you just get given the god pots and like, I feel like the only way to ever roll pots now is if you start on the opposite side of the map, of like across from the tunnel, have the pots directly in your way, and the TP is next to the tunnel entrance. It feels like that's the only way to do it these days, because like
Yeah.
otherwise it just takes up so much time. Low speed traversing the map takes like another 2-3 minutes, and that's huge in a race. That's massive.
Walking back and forth everywhere is tough.
Yeah. Well, there's a boss print of this stage. What is that?
Empathy cores, actually,
Okay, interesting.
which is not bad. Well, of the available boss items on this stage 3, oh, not that they're gonna get one anyway, because a mending brass contraption horde. I think there
Rude.
are a lot of, well, I think a lot of the TP locations on the new maps were specifically chosen to have TPs. You can see they're usually on the middle of platforms, or like the middle, and like in Helmet Hatchery, it has a lot of areas where it's like perfectly centered
Mm,
in some areas, and you're like, that looks too good in that spot for that to be an accident. In some of
yeah.
these locations that they've chosen, bosses can't really spawn all that much. Like, we get a lot of hordes spawning on these maps. Specifically, there's just not
Yeah.
enough room for a normal boss to be.
Yeah, this spot here specifically. I don't think I've ever seen a normal boss
Mm-hmm.
spawn on this TP spot ever. I just
No,
think I can't. Yeah.
can just kind of expect it.
I Goji on the stage 3 now as well. Everyone pretty close here.
We have Goji actually going to the blue portal
Mm,
here, and there's a Shattering Justice in the first blue
interesting.
portal.
I can't afford it.
No, it's
It's a
kind of a
strat we don't
shame
see very
too.
often in the blue portal.
Usually more when Ruddy's playing, but he hasn't used it much recently, actually. I like the blue portal strat. I like
I do too.
if the newt is right there and you don't have to go out of your way for it. Like, sure, if you have to go across the map to hit it, you could have left
Yep.
it, man. But you know, if it's right there, it's on your way, and your character like Huntress, who has a blink that could just see the soup really fast, get out really quick.
Super quick. Yeah,
I don't mind
absolutely.
it.
What did that TP drop? I didn't see. Oh, it was a triangle. It was a triangle. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a canon event, is to see an unstable transmitter drop from TP in a race. It's so common.
it's every time.
I'm surprised.
It's been
Yeah,
like
Big D took it
2
as well.
loadouts every race that we've had.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm starting to see it more now.
And it
Nothing
makes you
crazy
think.
this run, just real basic stuff, just like the damage multipliers from that first stage 1, and nothing really else since. They got the Rose Buckler and a little bit of speed and the Opal, I guess, but it's like enough. It's enough so far. I feel like these are the runs where like it's enough now, but is it going to be enough for stages 4 and 5?
Always an excellent question. Star was used on the equipment barrel on stage 3, and it was a radar scanner and Gorag's Opus.
Oh
So
wow,
not anything better than the wings here yet.
disappointing.
Looking at Brian, Brian's
Yeah,
still the only one without the wings, so I'm kind of curious on how he's going to figure out how to skip pillars, if he is. That would be kind of a little bit frustrating to be the only one to not skip them, because you didn't hit a shrine stage 1.
absolutely, especially have a shrine, just pure chance. Oh god. Are they going to the Gopus? Yeah, okay. I thought that sure they hit the Gopus. Oh no, they're
No,
not.
they just actually use the Gopus real quick so they have a speed boost on the
Mm,
stage, which is not
smart.
bad.
Smart.
I feel like people don't really
Ooh,
do
bit of
that
crit as well.
often. Like, same
No,
with
no,
Vase
definitely
and
not.
Wings and stuff, like, just pick it up, put it down, just activate it just to make sure you get something out of it.
Mhm.
Helps you move if you want to keep what you have. It's interesting to see Brian keeping the wood sprite, though, over the Gopus. I feel like Gopus would
Yeah.
be more useful.
I thought with the slug, especially, like they've got the healing there, but maybe they've been a little bit worried about in the past. I'm not sure. Maybe they're learning a bit. We'll see. Oof,
And
those
this is
last 3 rounds for Ruddy are not impressive. Jesus.
this is pretty cool as well. We see Big D kind of taking the lead here, spawning a stage 4, opening a Void Cradle, getting the Void Scent Flame immediately, starting TP, and kind of clearing out most of the teleporter with it already. It's kind of cool to see our new racers kind of, take that first position.
Oof. Yeah, absolutely.
Will Ruddy pick up the unstable transmitter? He did. Interesting.
He always does. He never leaves it. He's obsessed with it.
I
Doesn't
think.
matter how many times it burns him, he'll always pick it up.
I don't know. We see a lot of players leave it on the ground definitely before they leave. If they get a recycler, they always want to get rid of it. But sometimes it's hard to give up green scrap, kind of in a way, I guess. But
Yeah. Goji not far from finishing this TP as well. I think they've looted. Looking at their items, it looks like they've got most of the stage. Missing an opal though, which could hurt them, but
little big, but they
a
do
bit
have
of
the most
defense missing at
speed
their end.
out of anyone else, so the
Dude.
chance of them getting hit is a lot lower. Oh God, Brian. Brian is being swarmed by larva right now. There's an empathy core drop from TP, and
God.
actually that was a transmitter death for Brian there, unfortunately. I think yep. That is why you don't pick it up.
I don't want to say I told you so.
It's
bad
tough.
item, dude. Yeah. You do get a boss item this run, chat. Those believers, good job. I think there was a little thing there noticed, and again, chat, it's very easy for me to sit here and be like, oh, well, like, you know, should have done XYZ, sitting here comfortably in the caster's couch doing nothing under no pressure. But in that situation, Brian really needed to rely on their glaive jumps again to get out of that situation, to get off the ground, to get that AoE explosion. Like, he was just stuck there running around in circles. If you're on the ground, you want so much AoE. In saying that, you can get hit in the air by lava for sure, but if you want to up that chance of not, you got to get as much verticality as possibly can.
I mean, it was also just a combination of, again, what we talked about at the beginning, right? Like, probably felt pretty comfortable being in this situation because they're used to phase blink, and then they found themselves, you know, middle of all these larvae, and they're like, you know, I can't leave anymore.
Blink absolutely would have saved them there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A little tough. But that being said, +5 for Brian means that Goji is not actually that far behind. They are the only one in stage 3, but with the 5-minute penalty for Brian, I mean, Goji may as well be pretty comfortable here. We'll see. I think that's what Goji's plan was at the start of the day. I talked to them a little bit, and they were like, you know what? My plan is just to do well, play consistent, and they said I'm going to snag second across the board and win. That's what they were hoping for. So.
All right, bet. Fair enough. There is
a
lot to be said about just not dying in these races.
Oh, yeah. Massive. There is...
Are you getting a little bit forced out here from this Vagrant that is just sort of sauntered in front in the empathy cores? It's getting paying a little bit of territory for him.
Goji still can't afford the red soup, even though they went to... It was Behemoth. It was the second Bazaar.
Ooh.
And also, by the way, Big D is the only one on stage 5. Not anymore, but the only one on the TP for stage 5. So, really good job for them. They are really taking the lead.
I didn't even notice. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was watching Ruddy's screen.
A lot of gup as well. So the Void Scent is pretty huge. If no one picks that up between last stage and this stage, it's going to be a little bit tough for them.
Why is there so many? I'm like, this has to be a gup event. And then I saw Lemurian. This is just a lot of gup. What the hell?
No, there were like 6 that spawned at once. It was crazy.
What the hell? Well, there's your money sorted, I guess, if you want to loot up the TP.
Wings are also proving to be invaluable here, just trying to stay near the TP enough while just taking everything else. But looks like they do have to, you know, take some time to retreat a little bit, which, hey, that's always a good sign that someone knows when they have to, right? I see it all too often where people are just like, I really want to greed the TP, and then they die for it. And it's like, it wasn't really worth the 5 minutes, was it? You know? So
no, that's the thought process. Like, is backing out? Had they missed all 3 of those shots? Sorry, Big D. There's the question I always have to ask yourself is it going to take more than 5 minutes to back out and reassess this? Because the answer is always no. It is always much quicker in the end.
A little bit below the TP, off to the side, down that little ledge, there's a large chest. And Brian used the Sail Star on it and got a Sail Star and a band out of it. So I don't know which one was the Sail Star item or what, but very good. I love chaining the
Interesting.
Sail Stars too. That shit is fun.
Oof. Those empathy calls proving invaluable for Big D, taking complete aggro of the Z construct. The Z is like nowhere, not even remotely harassing them at all, leaving them completely free to charge a TP and just deal with the ads.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I
Always
swear
good to
empathy
have
calls and
that.
beetle guards come in so handy. Such aggro.
Yeah, so many
Invaluable.
people, like when they first start playing, look at, the Beetle Guard item and are like, why would I want this? It doesn't do damage. And you're like, it's not about the damage. It's about it being always up and always giving you, you know, always giving you
And you
something
not
to pull aggro
dying.
off of you. Yeah, like you live.
you're not dying. So, the Z has gone off into the atmosphere for Big D, unfortunately,
Ooh,
which
and
is
it's
not nice.
also void touched, I think, correct? Which is pretty
Oh
bad.
god, it is too.
If it does just
Oh
snipe Big D
no.
from orbit, that might be an immediate +5. So
Oh no. They need to be using this blister every chance they can.
it looks like they're winging up
Oh
as well,
no.
but this might be
Okay.
pretty bad if it targets them. They are out of
Yeah,
targeting range, it
scary.
seems. They are going towards it, which also kind of scares me. They are out of wing now, but they did get enough height to actually shoot it with strafe here.
Nice. It's actually, okay, not that bad. It's not that bad. Jesus. Although those Shun guys on there,
Oh, you know what?
are they not? Are they
This is good.
weird?
They're floating
Yeah.
down with wings and using
Yeah.
their shift to go back up and just keep fighting it, which is a
Wow. Yeah,
really
they
nice way of
really,
doing it.
wow, smart. Didn't panic at all there.
Oh my god, Brian went into ballista and got beamed by the boss. That
Oof.
was terrifying.
Oof.
Yeah, usually wing prison is direct negative every time it
Mhm.
happens, but right now it's actually a very large positive. So,
Not bad at all.
and the item from the
Pretty
boss
done with that.
is a
Ooh.
ATG. So
Nice.
very good.
Already getting peppered by these outer Lemurians, but being smart about it, dragging them off the edge.
I don't know where Reddit got that Soulbound Catalyst, but unfortunately, this isn't going to be really a run where it's probably going to come in
No.
great amount of handy.
Ooh.
So you're talking about at stage 3, like, this is good for now, but what happens when they get to Mithrix? I can already see the lack of damage kind of coming in. You'd have to find that
Yeah.
band to really be a little bit happy leaving the stage, at least the band. And I think it is, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely below TP in one of those, or it might be the sales star item from Large Chest. We'll see. But,
Ooh, Goji has a void band too. Okay.
interesting.
Interesting. That's where that came from. Big D finally done with their Z construct. Big D, Ruddy, pretty much. No, Big D's got the edge here actually. Ruddy and Brian are both still charging TP. I thought Ruddy was done with it, but he got the boss down, but not the TP charged. Pretty close though. Just going to be this Neotic. A lot of Neotic popping up. Not exactly what we want to see.
Fuel cell for Big D is really nice. It's one of the chests above
Ooh.
TP.
Yeah, that's
Getting
very
that ATG, and looks like they're leaving. They're going to be the first one to the moon in their
nice.
first race ever. Well, I mean, I say that, but they've been practicing a ton, and they've been scrimming like many times every week for the last few weeks. So, just goes to show. I mean, if anyone wants to sign up to start scrimming with the team, go to riskresources.com/apply. Send in your application and start scrimming.
People live in that scrim chamber. There's always people scrimming.
Oh yeah. You'd be surprised. Maybe you wouldn't. But the amount of practice that goes into these, you really gotta give a hand to everyone who plays every week and all that stuff. They really do put in a lot of their personal time to make sure that they're ready for these. So
Absolutely. Okay, Big D on straight to Mithrix Arena. Nice. Righty, finally done with the TP, trying to get used to the Sail Star. They found the Sail Star band combo. They'll be happy with that.
the thing is,
I'm curious if
Big,
they'll give the edge over Big D there because
I'm
Big D doesn't
thinking the
have
same
that.
thing. Like Big D's the first one there,
Yeah.
but also Big D doesn't have a band, and it seems like so far everyone else does except Goji. They have a void band though, so that's something, I guess.
That is something.
Reddy's actually going to do the void seed, which is interesting. It looked like he's scouted out the void seed a little bit,
Okay.
but there was only one void
God, it's
cradle. It
funny.
looks like so.
It's just all needle tick. Now talking about that slight benefit that Ruddy might have got with the band over Big D, but like every second spent here, that benefit's getting less and less and less.
Mm-hmm.
They've just
Yeah.
got so much money though. They've just got so much money for that TV event. There's so many gups. There's money, you got to spend it. Oh, Brian is eating that laser again. Oh my lord, having
At
a
least
real
Brian
hard
has
time getting this
not
TV
died on
done.
this stage. Because, man, there have been some moments where I'm like, I don't know how Brian's alive.
Yeah, they're just about to be finally dealt with, but if they pay too much attention to that Z construct, that parent was sneaking up on him.
Oh, okay.
And then
That was another
blasted.
+5 for Brian there, unfortunately. They got
Tough.
caught. They kind of were greeting the visual on the construct there,
Yes.
and were stuck in ballista, and then they got sniped by an alpha construct that was overloading. So
That's exactly what I was just saying. They were looking up a lot and not around.
yeah,
Everything was sneaking up at them.
they did take a lot of damage from it. It could have theoretically been a transmitter death, though. Actually, honestly, I didn't tell, or I couldn't tell how much damage that the shot did itself, but that one's tough. All right, Reddy's on the moon. He's going towards the arena right now. He found the fuel cell as well, so be able to get to the arena straight away.
Mm-hmm. Goji joining stage 5 now. I mean, their prophecy is going to come true. It might not. Like, it all depends. If they just play slow and steady, they're going to get some points here.
Oh, definitely. They just keep their pace.
All right, now let's see the difference here. Big D nearly finished with the empathy core is doing good damage here too. Big D about to be finished with phase 1. Let's see if this band can make this difference here for Ruddy. So
Another thing I'd
every
like
10
to,
seconds.
I mean, I think with the ATGs as well coming off ballista, like it could do a lot if timed right. But I'd like to also point out that Big D doesn't have any curse right now either, which is really nice.
Clean.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I guess a lot of the time, actually, these days, we see a lot of players take curse in phase 1 Mythics. So, I mean, it is Huntress, though, but hey.
Absolutely. Oof. Really playing around those. Very impressed with the Big Deal playing, like really playing around those the exploders and everything, just weaving through them.
Mm-hmm. Brian's having a little bit tough
just
time
get a
with
lucky
this
block
teleporter.
from that teddy bear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian is having a rough gig here, isn't he? Man.
I mean, double construct as well, like, is a little bit harder. They started teleport a little bit later than the others, so.
Yeah.
Goji's kind of in the same mess right now.
All right, so Ruddy's about to finish with phase 1. Big D is nearly finished with phase 2. It seems like Ruddy might have caught up a little bit so far, but hard to say. We'll see how quickly they get through phase 2. If that was a fire band, we could see a huge difference, but given that's just a Runels band.
I mean, technically Ballista phase 4 skip is possible, so gotta hit it.
True. Gotta hit it.
Yeah, doubtful though, but any other phase 4 skips that they may have here? I mean, Void Scent, maybe?
Sure. I'm far from an expert on the phase 4 skips, but all right, phase 3 for Big D.
Still
So
no
smooth
curse
this
out
goes.
of phase 2 as well. So,
I think
very
some
nice.
lucky blocks here. I've seen some hits going in.
Alright,
Some
fair
lucky
enough.
blocks or not. But still, very good. I'm sure there's been plenty they've dodged. See how much more this Teddy does.
Goji seems like they're almost done with stage 5 teleporter, by the way.
Oof.
Just gotta finish
Brian,
up this
very low
last
again.
construct.
Yeah, very close to done.
All right, Big D entering pizza phase right now.
Oh, breaking their watches, getting blasted by Alpha Construct. Doing the same thing as Brian, getting way too focused on the Z and ignoring the army of enemies on the ground.
And
now
it's
struggling
so
to get
close
into
to
the
dying
last
too.
charge.
There it is. Now at least Goji could, get away from TP a little bit.
Yeah, get the hell away from
Mythic's
there.
half health phase 3 for Big D right now. Pizza phase again.
Okay.
Honestly, the Void Send's
Ready-
helping a lot with the exploders.
Absolutely. Already has made up a bit of ground again, but it's just not quite
Ooh.
enough.
These pizza dodges are
We'll
scaring
see.
me.
Jesus, they are. Oh, they just rolled the dice with that dash there, but you got to do what you got to do.
First bit of curse taken for Big D in the entire Mythic fight is halfway, more than halfway through phase 3. They do have wings right now, so I'm kind of worried about them going into pizza phase with wings still active. They might try to jump away from something and, get winged up into the air or something. So it'd be nice if they kept their feet on the ground a little bit.
Ground. Oh, they get it fun.
Okay.
All right,
Looks
ready into
pretty
pizza
good.
phase.
You know what? Reddy also has an extra couple needle tick as well, so he is gonna start chunking a little bit more. That band is doing a lot of work. Big D has to finish up really quick. I kind of worry about phase 4 as well with Empathy Cores on Mythic's side. Someone could kind of accidentally, have an issue. Looks like Big D is finishing up right now. Oof. Nearly dodging
Brian
that
playing
pizza.
a dangerous game here with his perfected, just running directly in front of it. Oh my god!
Actually
Just
being saved by the transmitter this time.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Ruddy
clock.
taking pizza. Ruddy's still alive though. Using the wings to get away. Lost a watch. Big D phase 4 still doing okay. Dodging the orbs using the wings, actually. Might be nice to save a wing to get to the ship, but if you live,
Yeah. Absolutely.
It looks like they
on their tail though.
Kind of have it though.
Yeah, nice. The band did a lot of work, but it just wasn't quite
enough. And our new racer getting first on their very first loadout in the race. Look at that, showing everyone up, dude.
Dang,
I love that.
Dude.
Well, if they can get out of here, gotta pick a portal.
Yeah, true.
This is the new best portal, by the way. It's the one that goes clockwise in the inner circle.
What?
That's a little bit higher up.
What?
Yeah.
What is that spot? I have never seen that.
Because it's new. Oh, you're used to your old portal ways, Daniel.
Dude,
new
I didn't know
era
the
of
old portals properly. I have an excuse now. That's wild. It's like a brand new spot it goes to as well. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's an old portal just like moved for some reason.
Yeah, just restructured. I'm for it. Hell yeah. Cool. Good shit, Big D. Well done, man.
Very, very well done. We'll talk to them in about a minute here, but absolutely amazing. Give them a fucking hand. That's very well done. That's awesome.
Goji and Brian neck and neck now, but Goji definitely on ball ahead here because they have wings, and Brian is stuck in pillar hell and blasted.
I don't know if Brian died to the transmitter there, and I don't think that one was.
He keeps dying after, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, perfected.
Sometimes it will just kill you, sometimes it won't, but... Alright, let's bring in Big D, and let's see what they have to say about their amazing run. Hey, Big D, how's it going?
Yo, it's going all right.
You got first.
Okay.
Yay! Really good start. Really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
You were consistently ahead of everyone, I actually think, from stage 1. I think.
Huh.
All the way through.
The whole way.
You were the first one to finish every teleporter. Very well done. So how was the run overall? Tell us a little bit about
it. I mean, I won't lie. I was really playing it cautious throughout because I had little to no AoE. one of the fun post DLC update perks. But I mean, had some great setup coming out of stage 1, like the watch APR wrap. I don't remember what else, but I was like,
the stage 1 really treated you nicely, and you came out with the most diversity as well. I'm pretty sure everyone else have had like one of like a certain thing. You had like a little bit of everything, so you came out like really diversified and multiplied to build nicely from the get go.
Yeah. Hardest part of the run was definitely that stage 5.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how did it go for everybody else.
Worse
About the
than
same.
you, actually.
That's surprising. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you handled it really well with the Z construct getting sent to the atmosphere with the wing prison and your vertical blink. It handled it really well.
Good strat
Especially
there.
with void touch. Very brave to go up there.
Yeah, I mean you gotta do it
when you had to go up there, but still terrifying.
Yeah.
There was it caused a death or two, I think. One for Brian. It wasn't so free for everyone else either. And I think you got there early enough to where you only fought one, right? Or were there two?
There was one, yeah.
So Goji and Brian had to fight two, and that was not very good in comparison.
Yeah.
So as far as items, there wasn't too much you missed. There was a large chest between, so on stage 5, there was a large chest between spawn and the TP. And if you use a Sail Star on it, you got another Sail Star and a band. I do not know which one was the Sail Star item or not, so I don't know if you used it on any large chest on stage 5, you would have gotten the band, but you did miss an ice band. The Void Seed only had a needle tick, so they're like 2 needle tick on that stage. And honestly, that's really it. There wasn't really anything else that jumped out at me. I think Goji found a crit printer somewhere that no one else found. Also a hoof printer on stage 1 that also no one else went into. So Goji's build is pretty good, but I don't know where they found that. Let's bring in Ruddy, actually. Ruddy is done. Hello, Ruddy.
Ruddy, welcome in.
Hello.
Second place.
Hello.
I'll take that as Huntress.
All right.
Okay.
Not a bad run. I think stage 5 was the only like hiccup spot, but it was for everybody really, so it wasn't like a unique hiccup spot.
Yeah.
You were one of the few that got the band there, which was nice from the large chest. You didn't really miss anything.
Very close. Yeah,
to be honest.
Big D was sort of a neck and neck there for a good chunk of it, and it was like for a while there, it looked like you front of the band was going to be that catch up, but just wasn't quite enough. I think the void seed dragging you in, which, like, to be fair, easy void thing. Just void seed just gave you needle tick those. I mean, garbage, but it was very, very close in the end.
Okay,
very close.
What did you get?
My time, I was 32-11.
Okay, so it wasn't that close.
No, it was close. It was a lot of catch up. Like the band, you left a bit later. You were catching up, so
okay,
it was close. It looked good. It was neck and neck for a long time, especially that stage 5. It gave everyone grief. You handled that stage 5 very smooth. That boss, you seem to get through the boss a lot easier than everybody else, and then the rest of the stage can give you a bit of a grief. Where for Big D, the Z-Con just left to fight the empty cores and let them to deal with all the ads, so it made it a bit cruisier for them in that sense as well. Yeah, the empty cores did the Lord's work for Big D. Really did. Now we've got Goji and Brian now. Goji saying their strat before this race was to come in and say that they're just going to play consistent, not going to try and push themselves too fast, but it's going to play consistent and win this with second places. And they're not too far off that. They're being incredibly consistent and not pushing themselves too fast. Just let them, catch up to Brian, and they're going to beat Brian, it looks like, because Brian with, unfortunately, 3 deaths. Goji just comfortably going through in a very cruisy run. Just a little bit slow, unfortunately.
A little bit, but not too bad. I mean, the crazy thing is that you look at this run from any like regular metric and you're like, damn, this is a really good run. Goji is playing this like amazing. But it's just in this specific situation against like, Big D and Ruddy, we have Goji just a tiny bit slower. They're doing a good job though. Like they said, they're playing consistent and it's working.
If I was racing right now, I'd be neck and neck with them, put it that way.
Well, don't give yourself too much credit, Dan.
Yeah, I'll be with the +5. Right,
I
did you say
did.
earlier that Big D has the Railgunner world record? Is this true?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh,
And you were down talking Railgunner earlier, Big D. What is this? What is this mind game you're trying to play with chat? What is
This, I think it was maybe Cabbage or Zinc who said this, but this railgunner is not railgunner in the sense that you really can't just insta hit every single TP. You have to like get some item, some speed, a little bit of something. But I mean, it could be worse. Could be Chef.
could be Chef, could be last week, could be Chef. Yeah, nothing makes me feel inferior with Railgunner than when I try to do scrim practice with Railgunner and look at my times compared to your times. I'm like, oh my god, my aim sucks so bad. Yes, I never feel like more bad, a better survivor than I do that.
Yeah, I mean, railgunner, you just takes a bit of practice. Like, nothing like too complicated about the survivor though. You just click on the red spots and you scope in.
Hit your shots,
click
baby.
the red squares. Ooh, that was a pizza death for
Oh,
Goji on that one.
Goji.
No.
Tough. Tough. So it's a little warm up run.
Always is. It does. Like, I was surprised. Brian finished that last phase, and I'm like, oh, they're done now. But they just went into phase 3, and I was like, Jesus. Like, keeps going. They were the only one to not find wings in stage 1, so they actually had to do pillars, which is really unfortunate. So,
Yeah.
looks like they're trying to do Sawtech right now, actually.
Ooh. You gotta be proud.
Not
The
proud
knockback
enough,
fiend
because...
knocks Mithrix out of the swords.
Oh my god.
Wait, the knockback fin is playing against them.
Oh, the knockback.
That is so crazy,
Oh,
dude.
that's funny, dude. That's pretty good. This is a really good example of like all these builds are pretty similar, but like this is something that, speaking from experience as like a racer, that I've had trouble sort of learning at my head around. But like the time difference between when you're trying to race, like that extra 2-3 minutes or like 1 minute per stage, isn't just that 1 minute per stage. It snowballs so much through these runs. Like essentially the same builds here. They've got the ATG, they've got the bands. They probably have more damage, but there's like this stage that's taking longer and longer and longer. Mythic has just so much more health and it gets even harder and harder. It's just the polar opposite of what a normal run is, and it's something that is really hard to like. Something you really got to drill into your head. And Goji in the ship now, nice.
Brian hopefully can finish this this phase up. We like to on the first run of the day make sure everyone has a chance to at least warm up with Mithrix and all that stuff. So I do kind of want to wait for Brian to finish this up, get to phase 4 and stuff like that. But even if it takes him a minute, I think it's okay. It's worthwhile doing to make sure we're all fair today. And
definitely.
We'll talk to Goji in a second here about their comfy strategy. Oh, they're getting hit by pizza.
That'll be a... Oh, man, we surely won't see a grubbing death. No way. That would never happen. I need to work on my commentator's curse, man. I'm so bad at it.
That wasn't... Yeah, that's not summoning enough. Ooh, there's a pizza slice for Brian there.
Ooh.
Let's bring in Goach. Hello, Goach.
Sigh of relief. Welcome in. Hello?
Goach. Hey.
Hello.
So you got third that loadout.
Nice.
Just let you know that death wouldn't have mattered, though. So even if you felt bad about it or something, it was okay. How did you feel about the play it safe strategy today? I know you said you wanted to kind of do that.
I feel like I got outscaled pretty hard that run.
That's fair.
Which was frustrating. So it's like I played it safe, and I know I could have just gone like 10 minutes faster, had a little bit less items, and had a similar speed Mythics fight, and then have like one Zai construct on stage 5, and like
that seemed like the big turning point for the speed wise was the double. Even Brian wasn't that far behind Ruddy and Big D, and then that double came in. Just makes such a difference. Such a
Yeah.
difference.
I
Especially
was
in
wondering-
C, of all things.
Did anybody use a Sail Star on the large chest on stage 2?
No, I don't think.
Ooh,
Everyone
no.
used it on
No
like
one did,
a
because-
regular chest.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
hoping
because
Roddy
as
would
soon as
go
I
to it, but they didn't make it there.
as soon as I did that, I realized it was like a huge mistake because like I was going into blue portals and I could have had more green items and then I could have gotten a behemoth out of that. And I was like, I think that lost me a lot on that run.
Right.
That's definitely possible.
Yeah, it was rough seeing you go there and not be able to pick it up.
As far as like, by the way, all your builds, no one really missed anything. There was a band. I think it was from a Sail Star / large chest on stage 5. I don't know what the source was because everyone that grabbed it got both. But mostly everyone's builds were kind of the same. All you three of you had, the wings, and then the damage that you got stage 1. I think you kind of just ran with that. So where was the crit printer, Goji, actually? Because you have like a lot of crit, right?
Oh, that was a cauldron.
Oh, a cauldron, dude! I didn't even
Yeah.
I didn't even
Nice.
see that. I was so busy watching everyone, and I couldn't do it. That makes sense, though. What was the red? Oh, the soulbound. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I think I got it on stage 4.
We'll bring Brian here in a second and break the news to them that they missed the one crucial item, stage 1.
Yeah, I mean,
We can
even
feel better.
before that, though. I mean,
Wait, what was the crucial item stage 1?
the
The
wings.
wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian.
I'm guessing I got lost.
You did. You missed something stage 1 that was pretty important. You missed wings in a shrine in like the middle of the stage. And that allowed everyone to skip pillars. I don't think there was another pillar skip, really. There might have been one if you had like Gorag's Opus with your shift and go into like the little spots on the tree, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think there was anything else.
Yep.
There was no saver spaces. There was no vase as far as I could tell. Nothing like that, so unfortunate. I know, I mean, everyone had a pretty rough time, stage 5. I think that teleporter was pretty brutal. Did everyone have the void set?
Yeah, I got it.
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I mean, that helped a little bit, but I mean, it was, it was tough. Tough
What
stage
time did
5.
Big D get?
A 32:11. We're working on getting their time on the
Jeez.
site in a second, so.
Yeah,
We'll
Big D,
let the episode
they were
going out.
going. They were cruising.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was unfortunate there, Brian, that stage 1. Unfortunately, you just went to the different chance shrine, got a different equipment. Everyone went to the other one, got different equipment. It's just one of those rolls of the dice. That one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Where was your first death, Brian? Oh, stage 4.
Stage 4, yeah. Yeah.
I think,
Lava.
honestly, those wings would have saved you so much time because they would have prevented like every death and also skipped pillars. So I think it was really the wing difference on that one. I think you did
Absolutely.
fine.
Absolutely.
It was tough without him, So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just, like, all at once, like, it's a skill issue, there's stage 4 death, but all at once a bunch of larvae spawn. And I'm like,
Mhm.
great, my shift's not up. I'm probably dead. But then, yeah.
yeah, me and Dan were talking about that too. Just like not having phase blink in those situations is just like, oh, here we go. Like, roll the
Yeah.
dice.
Tough. It is so tough.
Well, congrats to Biggie
So
for
used
getting
to it.
first in that loadout, by the way. Our new racer kind of showing you guys up. Just saying. Don't, I don't know. But good luck in the second loadout, and we'll talk to you after that one. So, good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, no.
All right. Loadout number 2.
What are we thinking? Oh, it's Railgunner. It's not the best Railgunner. Sub 28? Do you reckon that's doable?
Maybe. It's hard to say.
We'll let the chat decide.
It's hard to say. It's like Big D said, and I agree with this. This loadout isn't really exactly Railgunner, right? What makes Railgunner a lot of the time is the default M2 and the default utility, or secondary utility, I think.
Sub 30 then. Give him a bit of extra wiggle room.
It's very, very powerful stuff. I mean, I don't think this M2 is bad, but in comparison, it's like wow, there's a difference. And also, I mean, I could say that for the
Especially
mines as
M1.
well. Yeah. It's the fact that it doesn't pierce is my main gripe with it, I think. Because I don't really mind the damage for the lack of reloading or whatever. But not being able to pierce through enemies with this one just makes it feel a lot worse over the course of a run unless you get a lot of attack speed. And even then it could be pretty tough. But you do have your special always, and that one is always very good. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. And especially using that special and not being locked in and only have your fantastic, beautiful cryo mines is very nice.
the other thing is as well, we have Rally Point Delta on this loadout. So do you think anyone's gonna go for like Prion or something? I don't know. They have Railgunner.
I think, yeah. I mean, I feel like with Railgunner you can go so fast. I think you're just going to have to, right? Unless you get, the only things would be opposite as a vase or something. I was just watching Brian there really focused on that Beetle Queen, the exact same issue. They were focused on that Beetle Queen and then just got chipped down by a Lemurian just constantly hitting him. Just got
It's
chunk,
tough.
chunk, chunk, and now they're in Struggle Street again.
I really
You keep
do
those
hope.
mines out there, slow them down.
I hope that Brian does not have a stage 1 death here. I know they've had a few, more than a few lately, and I really don't want them to go through that again. So stay safe, Brian.
Got to really focus. They got to focus down these projectiles, the wisps and the wisps and the Lemurians. The biggest issue. Stop scoping in on. I wouldn't even scope in on these beetles. Just hold down M1. Give yourself that range of view. Don't even. That restriction. Second, this is why M1 sucks. Not sucks. This is why M1 is harder to use. That restricted view is so scary. You want to see everything all the time. It's just rough when you can't.
Yeah, the little pinhole you have to look through to do damage here.
Tough.
It is kind of like, it's one of those things where people get way too they get tunnel vision, right? They're just like, oh, I can stay in the M2, so I will. And it's like, you shouldn't. Honestly, when I play with this M2, I scope in and out a lot, almost like I'm using the other M2, just in and out, like I'm quickscoping, just so I can see.
The exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Already getting hit with a nice little pierce bug there, trying to be strategic, line up some beetle guards, but having their shot go well above the Beetle Queen's head. Unfortunate bug for having this game for a long, long time now.
One of the oldest bugs that makes you feel crazy when you notice it sometimes, and you're like, what the hell was that? I didn't aim there. Like,
and then
why?
I remember someone in chat was like, "Oh, it's just a third-person camera thing." But you're like, "No, don't you dare gaslight me. This is not an angle thing."
Well, anyway, Gorak fixed it. There's a mod for that on the Thunderstorm if anyone's curious, but they don't have it because we're playing more vanilla here. So, smile. This stage hasn't had too much.
Stage, is it?
Yeah,
it's not exciting. A Mako guillotine and a warhorn.
No healing drone either.
That's it.
You know, there's an AP round. I think there was a Mocha printer, but that maybe could have been okay, but there's not really enough white items to really warrant it. So, especially giving up the AP round would be a little bit tough.
Round. Oh, man, all this loot around the TP just sucks. Now going to come into Brian did survive, which is nice. Coming into stage 2 with some Elder Lemurians on the stage is a little bit scary, but should be fine as Railgunner. Especially with that, this is where that the cryo mine can come in handy. You see those big threats coming at you, you can chuck it down and get a little bit of room away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Stun grenade printer stage 1 as well. Clutching at those pearls. And the sticky bomb as well. Okay, going for interesting. So everyone went for the mocha over the sticky bomb. I guess speed is just hard to come by, I suppose, but that sticky bomb with the 1.5 proc coefficient of the cryo charge, I thought, okay. Everyone made that same choice.
Just remind me to tell Big D to restart after this one.
Okay.
Because I might forget, I might not. But in me telling you, I'll probably remember. So.
Okay.
Their times are now on the website, so good.
Nice.
Sailstar First one on stage 2. It's out of a large chest right near spawn there.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, tell me why I
See the
just
value?
also found out that Big D is the world record holder for Railgunner on E8 Gauntlet category on speedrun.com. Official for Risk of Rain 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I saw Ruddy mention in chat earlier when they were in here getting introduced. So Ruddy having the most. They haven't speed run in a while, but Ruddy is notorious for having the most world records in the Gauntlet category, holding
That's
like
very true.
I think 10 at once or something at some point.
At
Some
least.
stupid amount.
Yeah. I think the most they held was like 10 or 11 out of the 13 characters. So
Which was ridiculous.
quite a lot.
Going into that red whip printer there is going to be very nice too. Not obviously all the time, but when those red whips kick in, that'll help you traverse the stage so much.
Not only that, I think it's great for Mythrix as well, and the moon.
Absolutely.
Just the whole end. There is a Molten Perforator printer here as well that Ready just walked by.
Interesting.
So if they can get a... Oh, and there is a boss item, the stage. It's the Genesis loot.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
And I don't know if anyone else
see it,
spotted that boss printer. So hey, that might be
Ooh,
a
that
Ready
tax-
exclusive.
Okay, interesting.
What was that gas, by the
Big
way?
D got caught. I was about to say they're getting caught in tunnel vision there. And an elite Lemurian just came up behind him, gave him a little love tap to remind them to get out of that scope. Ugh.
Be a little careful here.
Nice little ramp spot here, though, so pretty safe. Pretty cruisy. I think Ruddy's only one with a healing drone, too, which doesn't sound like a lot to someone, but that is a big, big bonus. That makes you feel so
That
much
is a
more
big
comfy.
deal. Oh, yeah.
And the two up top of the gas. Okay. Diverging builds a bit here. See the gas? Hopefully people see the molten perforator. The gas is going to be huge, too. Ruddy finding the gas now as well. You can just
Ruddy's going to have a fire build coming up soon here, actually.
Yeah. Oh, there's equipment there too that they've just spotted. I wonder if that's going to be after TP. Sure, they'll go back for that.
It was
I'm
actually
assuming it's the
sales
HUD
starred. Yeah, and it's HUD and something else. I don't remember what.
Well, if they've taken HUD, then it can't be too much of a great option. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I mean, for Rogan, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know.
Seen anyone see this molten perforate printer either? I'm very curious if this is going to be a looking skill gap here for Ruddy. Just stage scouting is so important. I feel like I'm projecting all the time, but like I know my issues with racing. I know stage scouting is one of them, and oh man, stage scouting efficiently is hard, man. It's hard to be able to really take all that information in. It's tough.
Stage scouting and Big D finds a cloak chest.
Nice. Nothing harder than stage scouting is saying stage scouting without
Stage scouting?
Yeah, that's hard to say.
The Australian debuff, dude. I don't
know. Oh god.
Everyone enjoying the beautiful vagrant bug where the orb does not get destroyed. Having a fun time with that one.
That really ups
and that actually killed Ruddy. Had 2 orbs just that he could not destroy, and they came around the corner and they got him.
Oh, what we were saying, man. It makes such a difference.
It actually makes
Vagrant such a threat.
I think the hardest boss sometimes, like with that orb.
Dude, it's like the immortal snail. Like it just slowly chases you down forever until it touches you.
Big D found a poly loot on this stage as well.
Ooh.
I wonder if they're gonna find the molten perforator printer. I know that Brian has a Murph in his inventory right now.
Oh my god. The Murph and the
poly loot, yeah.
Just watching Ruddy's screen, those orbs slowly, menacingly come towards him.
Yeah.
It's so brutal.
So frustrating, man.
Brian, stage 3. Nice. Yeah, it's so infuriating.
Finding the cloak chest as well. It's a fuel cell, which is very nice.
Ooh, Koji, very low health, but done with a TP. Glooping.
They're glooping. They're good. And Big D
Nice.
again, the first one out of Stage 2. So good for them.
They weren't. Brian was been here for a couple of minutes. For
Oh,
about a
never
minute
mind.
now.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
This guy hates
Never.
Brian.
I saw Brian leave,
Guy
and
hates the
then I
strays.
saw Big D leave, and I'm like, Big D's the best.
Fair enough. Brian's smart. That void seed directly on top of that TP. So using the void to take out the imp is very nice here.
Mm-hmm. I liked seeing people take advantage of the teleporters and void seeds and like ally worship unit and void seeds
the
and stuff like
environment
that.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, except they did get bullrugged, and it's still dying. Does a void touched enemy still die in the void if it got taken over?
It shouldn't.
Is that a thing?
I don't know anymore. Listen. At this point, don't even ask me about like for sure answers about game mechanics because
question mark.
It's a big gamble.
Interesting.
Reddy did go back for that molten perforator, so it looks like so far the top screen racers are the ones without it. So we have Gloop on top and Murph down bottom. I'm actually worried about Brian here. Brian is kind of in a spot between
double
so
void
many.
Seed.
Yeah.
Now, to charge a TP at all, they need to completely kill both void seeds if they want to do any charging at all of this TP.
Oh, it's rough. Honestly,
and they're not getting any progress here.
I feel like there's definitely room to use the Gloop here with the void seeds, actually. Just step in it, take a few steps in, get your health a little bit low controllably. Uh-oh, Ruddy might die here to collapse.
Good.
Yep. Rough.
Unimpressed Ruddy face.
Tough one, man.
What clipped him? I didn't see what it was.
He turned his back, so I didn't see what it was, but could have been anything.
Maybe a jellyfish.
Not sure.
Wait, jellyfish aren't on the stage.
Oh, Brian almost dying as well. Brian is really low.
Dude, that healing drone saving their life. Holy.
It's the only thing really keeping him here. I like Big D's kind of approach to this, just kind of taking it a little bit slow, taking the outside in. Oh, and that's a +5 for Brian.
Oof. Here's the tough stage, this one. Ruddy's in a world of pain as well. Got a void touched imp chasing him down, flinging
Big D's bleeding.
Needles.
Gloop time though.
God, I think everyone's gonna be struggling here.
Yeah. This is when this loadout for Railgunner starts to really make its mark on your run.
Yes. Oh, God, especially with no movement with those mines, you're so
I know.
stuck.
I see Big D still doing the auto kind of throw it behind you kind of thing, and it's not really helping that much. There's another cloak chest right here on the stage, actually. Wonder if I'll find that.
Think they're looking at that right now?
I mean,
if Big D spots that in this panic, I'll be pretty impressive.
Oh, and a ban from TP, so this is what everyone needs, and they're proccing Gloop from the Void Seed, finishing off the Void Seed with the Gloop there so they can get some charge in, and the boss is down and everything, so it looks like Big D's kind of doing okay as long as they can get some healing here. I don't know where their healing drone went, but they don't have any healing actually, so I worry.
Might have died in the Void Seed. I don't think I had one. I'm not sure if I actually had one to start with.
I thought they did. Maybe it was just Ruddy that did. Ruddy and Brian, possibly. Getting that ban though on the stage is such a boon. It's gonna be so good from this point on, at least for damage on bosses. They still have their special for instant boss kills, pretty much so.
2+5s for Brian, 2+5s for Ruddy. None for the top part of the screen yet.
I know, it's like...
No, what's wild is the Gloop is proving more useful than the Molten Perforator right now.
Well, it's hard to say how much the Molten Perforator has done on a micro combat level, but I think on a bigger level, the Gloop has kind of helped clear out the Void Seed for our top 2 racers here, so we know that for sure. But it does kind of suck that the people with the Molten Perforator are the people with the +5s, so...
Yeah. I think later on, especially in the Mythics fight, the Molten Perforator way better, without any question of a doubt. But right now, it's doing... they're making what they have work for them.
Gloop is doing okay. Actually helping Goji out a lot here too.
Yeah. Already a little bit stuck here in Void Seed and Hell.
So Sail
Ooh, that's an
Star on a
ATG.
large chest. I don't know whether the
Yeah.
ATG was the Sail Star item, but there's definitely an ATG on the stage.
Oof.
Goji is just like
Big
glooping
gloop
back to
saving
back. Love it.
Well, Big D go for this cloak chest. Did they spot it?
I don't
Is that a
know.
speed printer?
Yes.
That's a speed printer. Ooh.
Beautiful, actually.
Is that a watch printer as well? It mustn't have been. They would have gone into it. I swear I saw it. And there's another printer there near that.
God, I've never seen
they
so much
glooped into
gloop
one
value.
point.
It's crazy. Oh man.
Now will they go back for the cloak chest? I don't think they will. There's no way they spotted it.
I mean, I thought they looked at it. Oh, there's another Sail Star here as well for them. So they probably kind of want to open one more chest before they leave, if they can. Oh wait, they're going right for it. They're going right for it. Come on.
To it.
No.
Surely. Nah. Nah.
Safer space is right next to TP as well, and the closest Void Seed.
Oh my god!
And that's actually
bring him down to 6 health. Jesus.
That's prompting them to
dear.
leave immediately. I want to see what's in that chest.
Right.
Hopefully someone finds it.
No one's gonna find him under stress. Big gloop for Goji. Nice. God, I love gloop. I love when it works. Huge.
Dude, Goji has been using it on cooldown for the last like 4 minutes, killing everything
Just
every
in
20
that
seconds.
range.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Big Dude's the first one to stage 4. Brian right behind. Brian does have the 2+5s though, so we're kind of looking at Goji versus Big D for first at this current moment. Seeing kind of who gets a little bit more ahead. Big D going right for teleporter as well, just going right after the boss. The Titans did take a little bit of damage though, so they are going to start lasering.
Ooh.
Gotta be a little bit careful.
Which is scary when there's lava flinging around you as well.
There are larvae everywhere. The jellyfish are coming. I would really kind of wanted them to print more speed, I think, because this is kind of tough.
Yeah. You just shift, Big D, please. Slow him down. Ooh. Tough.
They are a little bit low here, and still no healing for Big D either.
No.
So they got to be really careful.
And now stuck. Oh dear. Brian also, Brian done with the boss, which is very nice. Getting more use from their shift. Oh, taking a direct hit from a mushroom, though. Safer spaces blocking that thing. Wait, they don't have safer spaces. Yes, they do. Thank God. I'm gaslighting myself.
Yeah, another band as well.
Direct hit, though.
So what's happening here for Big D as well, there's a Void Seed on the stage, and a Void Gup kind of came into TP right there, and it's like, it's their TP now, you know? So it's like, gotta be careful.
Yeah, this. Oh, they are struggling, though. Now using the shift, which is very good. Very good. At least it's not the best, but use it towards your worth.
Oh, and it was a watch in the cloak chest that Ruddy just got. See?
Good job, Ruddy.
Very good.
What a fella. Oh god, Brian is getting pestered by these lava again.
Oh, and so Ruddy uses the Sail Star on the key, and he got a key from a Sail Star last stage from a small chest, which is why he didn't get the ATG, by the way. And that allowed him to get a Sentient Meat Hook. What a chain of events that had to lead to for that to happen. Oh, Big D, don't die to this Gup. Be careful.
Oh god, that's a big Gup too, isn't it? So many Void Seeds, man. What's going on? Oh, another gloop for Goji. Taking fireworks over a rose buckler and an energy drink. That's...
Oh no, Goji left without the safer spaces, and they know it's going to be the safer space. You can see on their face. They're like, no, it was behind the rock, man. No. Wow, Brian speeding ahead in the stage 5 already.
Oh my god.
That was a quick stage 4.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was quick.
Dang.
Wow,
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They got the 2+5s on their shoulders, but we'll see if it matters at all.
starting the
Mending Scorched
teleporter.
Worm.
Yeah, this is what I mean though, right? Like these teleporters are just spawning hordes, right? So
God, what a gross horde that is too.
yeah,
Yeah, if people get through this without a +5 with this much invisible fire on the stage, good luck. But that big pierce though, holy,
should be good.
kind
There
of
it is. There it is.
showing there. Oh,
Oh,
there it is. There's our
yep,
canon event.
yep,
There's
yep,
a triangle.
Oh no!
Oh
What
my
the hell just
God.
happened? I
He
looked
got
back and he was.
frozen.
Oh, okay, that's what it
I
was. It
think
was
it
like
just-
eating a jellyfish. And I was like, what happened? What's he doing?
I think the triangle saved him there. I think it just saved him.
It might have.
So much shit talk.
The first time.
Dang. I mean, doesn't take away the 3 deaths he had from it last run, but it might have saved him this run. No healing though. Still struggling.
Same with Big D. Big D on a stage 5 as well, though. Goji
Nice.
just really making use of this
Glooping it up.
Genesis loot, man. You can see the look on their
Just
face.
loop.
They know how ridiculous their build is. They're just like, you know, man.
Just looping out of their god, dude. Holy. Oof, that was
That was
a
close.
millisecond from that
Dying.
Titan lasering to kill him.
Uh-huh.
Dang.
There's a gilded parent on
This is
Brian's
a-
screen that kind of worried about here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does not slam him.
This loadout, I'm loving this loadout. This is fantastic. This is a hell of a build we got going. This is some quality.
Ooh. Ready using his special before the worms came up just to push himself back a little bit, but
Rough.
now they're kind of
Yeah,
taking
all
some time to
spaced out.
shoot out. Yeah.
Ugh, the flames. Yeah. Rough. Rough.
You
The
let
wisp in the back and
You let those guys live too long, and that's kind of what happens. Ooh, the triple equipment sales star for Big D. They're gonna try to use this gun on this teleporter. Little did they know. Yeah, so they did get a vase here. So, oh, wings for Brian and Ruddy back to back there. Unfortunately,
Nice.
not nice.
Jesus. Oh, I thought you meant Chrysalis wings.
No,
Sorry.
no.
But the bad wings.
The bad ones,
bad.
the blue ones. Yeah, a little tough. I mean, like you said, I mean the scorch worms are
Yeah.
something else, and I think it was that gilded parent that got Brian. I'm not sure, but it's definitely causing him to stay, outside of the teleporter ring a little bit here, just trying to stay safe. But
Yeah, they've gone more into like a copy sort of mechanism now, of just running around in circles, which isn't terrible.
it's
Except
working.
you never know when you're going to run into invisible flames is the issue with those worms.
Big D actually going back to
That
the triple equipment and picking up the cube so they can try to just kill some of these things with their special. I don't think it
Fair.
pulls worms though. So, and Brian's the first one on the moon. Wow. They do have 3+5s though, so they're 15 minutes behind Big D right now, which is a little tough, but hopefully they can.
This sub 30 gam is going to be snug here with Big D. Curious.
I don't know if they could do it. That's not a lot of time. They do have vase though. They do have vase. So
have a vase and they get a clean fight. Count the triangle. Everyone loves the triangle. Yugoji and Void Touch Doomstrider hell right now. Getting blasted with its final
there it
they
is.
traded. Actually traded. That's unfortunate. Tough.
If they actually had that saver spaces, they might have lived.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Instead, they get a
void
void
ban.
ban.
Salt in the wound. Now they can't loot the rest.
All right, Brian's going for their host skip right now.
Nice.
Looks like Ruddy found the vase. For an SOTP, everyone should find it. Actually, right there. Actually, okay, I say that, but Brian did not find
Brian
it. So.
did not.
Right.
Not quite enough attack speed.
Come
don't stop,
on.
right? Stop. Oh, they stopped. It might not have made a difference there, but
they probably made the mistake of not shooting themselves down on the way up. Or, oof, now I have to restart.
Maybe
shoot themselves up
that instead,
and now shoot yourself down. And then, no, they're kind of scared now. They don't want to do it with the exploders here. They have to shoot up. right? They have to push themselves
Careful,
down.
careful, careful. You're getting people get so focused in this zoom, man. There's another +5 for it.
Yep. Tough,
Get out of
man.
that zoom.
If they had gotten that host skip right the first time, if they had just done practice a little bit more, they would have been on in the fight. They wouldn't have had that +5. So looks like they're waiting here. See for the special. They need to shoot up. They're not doing that. Oh, now they are. Okay, good.
There we go. That's
Do a little bit more,
Are they in
though.
the right spot, though? Nice. That looks good. That looks like enough speed. Don't they go?
Goji going on to
that's
stage
good.
5. Big D going on to the moon. Ready on the moon as well. Okay.
Ready and Brian neck and neck.
Yeah.
Right now. Same amount of deaths.
And Reddy's about to enter the fight right now as well. So.
Yeah. Really. Anything different here in these builds? Not really.
Big D doesn't have any wings.
Actually.
Yeah, it's that ATG.
I'm talking about Brian and Brian and Ruddy. Sorry.
I think it's just that ATG. Honestly, I would have liked to see that encrusted key box get found, but it was probably in some back corner that would just be a bait to go for. But sad. I wish it was just on the path.
Okay, so Molten Perforator will actually come into a lot of play here.
Yeah, freezing Mithrix and getting a proc off of it and having, like, you know, the fireball hit him. Holy hell, that's a lot of damage. I like what Reddy's doing as well. He's putting the cryo mine between, I mean, Big D is also cryo mine between them and Mithrix, and then Mithrix has to walk through it, slows himself down to get to them. They can get some extra hits in. Seems to be the play.
Oof. Phase 2. Look at that, melting that. Oh. After that last run with Huntress and like how long, it wasn't the worst stage 2, but it does feel nice to be able to sit back with Railgunner and just kill everything from nice, comfy range.
Yeah, just
Especially
these
lists. Although there's gonna be an exploder behind Brian here somewhere. I can feel it in my bones. Somewhere. He's not paying attention.
I am worried about Goji here now because they have picked up another +5, so they're at 2.
Well, they found a skeleton meat hook as well.
Yeah, I guess the lockbox had the default meat hook, and then the extra item was just the green from the sales star. I'm kind of worried they might not have enough time to actually come back, but we'll see. I mean, they could definitely beat Ruddy and Brian, but if they pick up a death or 2 more here, I don't know.
You can see his damn scorched worms first.
Yeah, the real boss, honestly. Scorched worms here are harder than Mithrix.
I love getting a magma worm boss spawn, and I don't look at it for a second because I'm too busy dealing with all the other worms, the scorched worms instead. It's like the much smaller worm is so much more of a threat than any magma worm's ever going to be.
Oh yeah, I feel like the magma worm's a big beetle. Kind of.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Just don't
jump
touch
into
it.
his mouth.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Oh god. We are on pizza face for Brian right now. Brian, taking a slice of pizza with Saber Spaces.
Brian.
Yeah.
Dangerous territory here, though. Needs to be using their shift. They're not using it.
And that's a death for Goj. It was that worm, it looked like. Worm or the gilded mushroom? It's hard to tell.
Tough.
There we go. Phase 4 skip for Brian. Done. 4+5s.
Nice.
Finishing off the fight at just about 50 minutes. So we'll see if Ruddy can get there a little bit faster. I mean, Ruddy does have the vase, so Ruddy might be able to maybe, if all goes well, maybe scraping. I don't know. Has to get a phase 4 skip though. Time's running out for that. Brian's on the way to the ship already.
I think Brian's ATG did a lot of work here. There's a big gap in this health pool. Yeah.
Brian taking the gamble of relying on Saber Spaces. Pizza almost got him on the way down, but it's
although
fine.
Ruddy should get this here with the execute, with the freeze. Sorry,
yeah, but easy. It's a little bit too late, unfortunately. Very close though, very close. It was really down to the last couple
They do
seconds there
have
between.
15 seconds more. Like they started. Maybe
No,
they
I
might still get this.
No, they won't. I was looking at the time on when Brian got to the ship. Right, it's just a little bit late. It's a couple seconds off, unfortunately. Even more
You
so now.
sure?
Yes.
Are you
Yeah.
sure he got there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Big D
All right,
done,
Big
by
D,
the
well
way,
done.
without any +5s. So I think Big D just gets bonus points. Bonus points first place. Big D might get 2 bonus points. Actually, Big D will get 2 bonus points.
Dang.
Hell yeah.
Stomping their authority on this race. Jesus. Boinks. I
Very
hate
impressive.
that. Boint up.
I do need to remind Big D
Oh, the
to restart
language.
the game after this one. All right, let's bring in Brian. Hello, Brian.
Hello.
Come
You
in.
did not get last.
I have no idea how, but I will take it.
Take it. So that was a tough one. You missed the vase on stage 5. It was like in teleporter, pretty much. It was like in a multi-shop right there. Did you see it, or did you just not know?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah, it was
Because
like.
because I was just thinking at the host skip I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
bring in ready.
Yeah, the entirety of that TP I was just thinking about the host skip I was gonna do.
Hello, ready.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome in.
So you did not get last either.
Oh, wow, okay.
Everyone's just shocked they didn't get lost.
Unfortunately, you could probably tell Goji that they can concede. They will for sure get last now. Sprain Big D. Hello, Big D.
Yep. Hello.
So you got first with bonus points.
I thought that might happen.
Yeah,
you know?
it was kind of a tough one. I need you, by the way, Big D, to restart your game for me.
Okay. Sounds good.
But that was a very good run. You played it very well. That was a tough run though for a lot of you guys. Big D was the only one who did not die. What happened there, Goji? I mean, dude, Goji, I have never seen so much use out of a Genesis loop in my life. You were tactically, dude. It was actually so fun to watch you play stage 3. Honestly, just clearing.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Did you see?
Feel good
Because every time I looked up, it was a flashbang. It was constantly going off.
So, Big D and Goji, did you guys see that there was a molten perforator printer on stage 2?
No.
I saw it as I was leaving, dude.
Okay. Also, Goji.
But you know what? Genesis loop, it did its job stage 3.
It did its job.
Gloop is better. I didn't see any Murph value.
Tough. Goji, you know that void cradle at the end of stage 3?
Yeah, was it Spaces?
It was Spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's sick.
A little tough on that one.
I honestly, I feel like the run was fun. Item-wise was good. You had some AoE. You had a bit of a little bit of speed. Like,
the run was really
It's just
good.
you kind of got jammed by the stages. Like stage 3 of the double void seed, like run to a TP. Like stage 4 had the infested gup as the round as well, caused a bit of pain. And then stage 5 had the scorched worm. Like had like just waves of invisible fire everywhere, and children were going. It's just you kind of just got. It's just rough. The items are fine. Just the game really turned up, like to throw a curveball, like every stage it could. It's just really rough one.
It was very rough.
Yeah. Even stage 2 spawning in and having the Elder Raid under you, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Not be able to kill
Stage 1 given next to no good loot at all.
I saw that, Roddy. It was painful, man.
Oh,
They
it
both
was as
just
soon
came
as I
in
started
around
talking about it as well.
about the 2 DLC bugs.
It's tough. Maybe.
No, it's so rough, man. Not being able to shoot those orbs makes the Vagrant so threatening. So scary.
Yeah. It's a new enemy.
It's great timing though. You died at a great time for like viewer wise. It was good. Just I talked about it. Thanks for that. But anyway, you got Eviscerate Merc now. You got some iframes, just some mobility. You got nothing. You got nothing but mobility now. You're fantastic.
Wait, hold
like
on.
you've got
Can we-
every one of the abilities is mobility. So
Can we discuss the possibility of a comeback? So if I get first both times, I think it's technically possible.
I mean, there's always the possibility of a comeback. Like
What was
2
the,
races in, absolutely.
What was the race code, by the way, for this one?
GBRB.
Yeah, GBRB.
Oh. All right, thanks.
Big D trying to join someone else. Doesn't want to play
Well,
now.
Brace is the one who told me to quit out again. Like,
That guy. Yeah, don't trust him.
Just
Dude,
some
I hate
website.
It would be a nice change
hiccups.
compared to the fantastic Frost Mind that is the Cryo Mind. I feel like a lot of people weren't using the Polar Mind device very much. Like, it's very easy to get put under pressure as Railgun and normally rely on the other mind to get around for mobility, but like, you just got to keep chucking it out. Just got to keep
It's really
chucking it
annoying
out.
to
Just have
use
it help you a
because
bit.
You can't chuck it out when you're scoping or charging
Yeah.
up the. Yeah, it's just bad all round.
Like, it's, yeah, I mean, it's not good, but
It's like
Hmm.
race
yeah,
app.
help you out. It's not good.
All right, we ready,
Yeah,
guys?
we did get
For
a lot of. Mm, you're right.
what were
Yeah.
you gonna say, Dan? No.
I was saying, there's like a lot of damage taken from people greeting that scope. Speaking of the scope, a lot
Yeah.
of people got stuck in that scope and took a lot of chunks of damage. No one really treating like the other M1. Everyone's all getting stuck in there, glued to it.
What tunnel vision? Anyway,
It
you
doesn't
guys are
have
ready.
much.
Ready for Loadout 3? We'll push you guys in and we'll see what happens. Good luck, everybody.
Pray
Good
for
luck,
me.
guys.
I will.
Thank you.
Always, always them.
All right,
Alright.
Loadout number 3.
Give them a little taste of mobility before the final loadout, shall we?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Gonna make sure we see the loadouts. Okay, there we go. All right, so Merc. I actually like this
We're in.
Merc loadout. I think it's fun. What do you think, Dan?
For a race, I like it. It's not my go-to, but for a race, I think it's fantastic.
It's good.
Absolutely. Although I don't know, it's Merc. Oh, Mountain Shrine. It's Merc. It's the same issue of get to Mithrix, no damage. I hope Brian's learnt from this. They should have learnt from last time.
We'll see.
We'll see.
There is a syringe to start everyone off, which is really good for eviscerate damage as well, scaling the hits a little bit. I like that.
Which is it's part of why I like the Eviscerate for racing, because you can get use out of more items than you would with Slicing Winds. Although Slicing Winds holds up on its own period, but there is with the lack of loot, it is nice to have more synergies in a race.
Yeah. It's also just nice to be able to, honestly, be able to rely more on the iframes than on speed or something like that, because, you know, you don't always get that much loot when you're in races and stuff, so.
Nope.
Kind of nice to just sit on Mythos
I
a
knew
little bit.
Brian was going to do that. They were trying to get that Mending Beetle to heal him up, but they used Eviscerate last second. The Eviscerate targeted the Mending Orb, so no healing for you. Tough.
Love that.
Goji not doing that.
Everyone...
I wonder if anyone's going to be brave enough to hit this Mountain Shrine.
Probably not with this loadout. I think with Slicing Winds, it would be so easy, but... Like, notice also how everyone is doing the same thing here. Everyone went right for the Halcyon Shrine, and it's just like, let's get the little potential here. Let's fight the Halcyonites. Uh-oh, Brian's taking a little bit of damage here.
Getting it done, though.
Gotta be a little careful with these golems.
Now they've got enough money to basically loot the entire, like, do a quick run around, loot some things, hit the boss, kill a boss, get the item, leave. It's a good little strat.
They could leave right now if they wanted, which is crazy.
I mean, if they're brave enough.
They're brave.
If they're brave enough.
Looks like they're picking a shipping request for him out of the potential there as well.
Fair enough. Ooh, Goji experiencing the fun of the hitbox of the Halcyon Knight. Quite big.
Tough.
Did you know? Also,
No.
Chad. Also, did you know that that lingering hitbox from that spin attack, the Halcyon Knight, actually counts as a projectile? That thing swirling around its feet. and microbots can just delete it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it makes sense why it stays there after the House of Knight is dead.
Yeah.
Just keeps spinning. Also,
Yeah.
a couple things happen. ATG on Big D and a recycler on Big D.
Ooh,
And there's a healing drone that
already
was
got two.
spotted. So this
damn,
is
that's
a
comfy.
really good start, actually, I think. Yeah, there's the
Goji
healing
Mountain
drone.
Shrine. All right.
Ooh,
Bet.
I don't even. Well, here's the thing. I think this is what Goji's thinking. They're gonna maybe try to go for the boss, and if it just is too hard, they'll just leave via Green Portal. They don't have to fight it.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
you're
real
absolutely
risk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Just lose an item, I guess, in that sense.
mm-hmm.
And Brian not even looking at TP, right? They just left.
Yeah, look
Fair
at
enough.
that. And there's the ATG for Ruddy. Also getting the recycler as well. And there's a wrap printer and is that a soldier syringe printer as well?
Wraps are so nice on Merc. Holy.
Hmm.
Just wisps are no longer an issue.
Okay.
Like Gamba.
Looks
Gamba
like
dump chat. Get in.
Ruddy is like the only person actually going for the teleporter here on stage 1. They're not gonna go and actually finish the teleporter event, but might as well just get the boss item here and then re-roll it if it's bad,
like,
right?
if this is if it's a Nerl, that could be huge. I'm surprised no one else went for it, honestly. And it's not.
It's a fuel cell, which
and
does
no,
actually increase the
fine.
value of the recycler, though.
Absolutely. Snowball right there.
And I'm also surprised that
Is it
Big
worth the
D
time?
took the mocha there instead of the green. I think with the recycler, you just kind of want more greens. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased with my full looting stuff. Mocha is good, especially for Merc. But
a full looting brain rot is definitely affecting our racing ideas.
surely not. Surely.
Void Seed with the recyclers. Everyone got it? Everyone's got it. All right. So the odds of
Very
you leaving
good.
with the safer spaces are pretty good.
Pretty high.
Ooh,
and it's
earn.
Yep. And it looks like Brian actually just took it, which is fine. This is one of the characters that definitely works with it. But that being said, I want to see someone reroll it because I'm curious.
Absolutely. Ruddy's gonna have a conniption here, man.
He's gonna take the Mern immediately.
Absolutely. If my turn has no fans and Ruddy's dead, like he loves this thing. He's obsessed.
I wonder if anyone will reroll it though, because like it is good, and it is good with this
so.
loadout. So I don't know.
Yeah, and like you don't have healing, and it's obviously amazing healing. The only
Big D
person
took
I think Goji might not, because okay. Goji has a healing drone, so I'd be looking at that, but it just makes you feel so safe.
One of the first white rerolls actually is also an opal that Ruddy just got as well.
Nice. They deserve this run after the last run, man. This has been very kind to them so far.
I mean, even if nothing else goes that well from here on out, it's still pretty okay, so.
Yeah.
The second white reroll looks to be a crit, so that's pretty good also. Everyone's kind of getting rid of these soldier syringes, which, I don't know, I like it on Eviscerate a lot. It's very good, so. Teach their own, I suppose, though. Looking for different types of damage.
Maybe this is really us showing our full looting brain rot. Like, seems everyone else has like no question that Mern's the best item to get here.
No, I mean I think Mern is one of the best items to get here. I just want to see if it's a churf or not. I need like someone to go in and just like, just go in the loadout real quick and just give me a little test on that.
Yeah, Ruddy didn't fucking hesitate, of course. All right, fair enough. Someone take it, please. Everyone's got it. All right, no reroll.
And immediate safer spaces.
Ooh,
so there we go. Big D got that and a Wungus.
Nice.
Not re-rolling the Wungus, notably. And taking a Mocha, which is really nice. This is a very good stage. The bad thing about Eviscerate and Saver Spaces is, which doesn't make any sense to me, but when you're using Eviscerate and someone hits, or some enemy hits within where your hitbox like would be, it breaks your Saver Spaces even though you're not taking damage, or wouldn't take damage because you're intangible or invincible or whatever. But hey, whatever. You know, not as good for Merc, but it will make skipping pillars a little bit faster.
Absolutely.
So Goji rerolls
Ooh.
the first one into a saber spaces, and then this next one
Nice.
is going to be a spaces, so I don't know what they want to do with that. They might wait to reroll it, but that's a 30-second wait time. That looks like they're going to try to wait, come back after they lose something else.
Okay.
Brian and Big D both on stage 3, by the way. And it looks like Big D
Big
actually
D
chose
took-
the HUD, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think...
wonder if they would have made that same choice if they had the fuel cell.
I think so, actually. I think they're just looking... I think they're looking at their build and saying, like, I'm kind of ready. I kind of want to start moving fast here. And while they could probably use Recycler on this stage... What, was the HUD last stage or this stage? Stage 3?
I don't know. I just saw them within in the inventory.
Well, if it is...
If it's this stage, that makes sense, right? I see what you're saying.
I mean, they could recycle the boss item here, you know, maybe. We'll see.
Oof, these gilded Shunga are bit dubious.
Bit dubious.
Dubiously accurate, if you will.
Looks like Biggie's almost done with the boss for stage 3 TP. Let's see what we get here. And
Jellyfish Swarm just came in.
so it's looks like a Beetle Guard drop and then rerolled into Genesis loop. So
okay.
That's what the Mern would have turned into, by the way, if anyone rerolled it. But now the question is, what would have this one turned into if they had rerolled the first one also?
Never satiated. We'll never know.
It just keeps moving the goalposts on this one a little bit. But, you know, we have half of an answer.
I prefer here. Do you think would you prefer Gloop or Beetle Guard here?
I don't even think you really need the kind of tanky attribute that BG has. So I don't think it's like, wow, I like BG as much as I do on Mander on Merc here. But I don't really think they're going to get low to proc Gloop either. So I'm just saying BG still.
No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, even though it's
maybe
less
strat,
good,
like an
it's
HD
still...
proc off a Gloop somewhere in Mythics.
Yeah.
Maybe some Hail Mary play.
Maybe.
That Alpha Construct on radio screen just sitting out of range. Like, they don't want to leave the TP to kill it, but just sit there peppering them, annoying them. Frustrating. And more gas for Big D as well. Very comfy run. Very nice. No gas at all for Brian somehow. Oh, how does Big D have 2 gas and no one has any other gas? Interesting. Super comfy for them. Oh, so many equipments there to reroll as well.
Yeah. What would you be looking for here? I mean, I think HUD is pretty good. But anything else besides HUD?
With the fuel cell, I mean, as Merc, you can look for stuff like capacitors and DMLs and stuff, right?
I mean, I don't know. I think HUD's better than DML here.
Yeah. Such a long cooldown on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, Goldstone for Ruddy. Re-rolling it into Obnoxious Thorns. Rough.
Wowee. Another amazing item from the DLC.
Brian too. Yes.
Okay, Prayon, that's probably true. Prayon would be the one you want, because you can get in right in with the Viscerate and get the hug every time.
Yeah, true.
So.
True. Another Dune Strider.
Ruddy did kind of surprise me with re-rolling that Shuriken, but got a band out of it, so.
Nice. If the greed pays off.
A little bit.
2 races into the Dune Strider fight.
Could have been so bad, dude.
Yes.
A lot of Dune Striders here. This is going to be... I mean, if they were like the Railgunner from last run, I bet we would have seen deaths here on this teleporter, but fortunately they're Merc, so it's okay.
Mushrooms for Brian. Holy. Okay. So for Goji hitting a challenge run, getting a lot of golems rocking up. Wait, Goji does have a Prion. Interesting. Wonder where that came from.
May have been a reroll with Recycler.
Yeah, in that multi-shot, maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. Friend's very good, though.
Absolutely. So we've seen the builds diverge here, like diverge here a little bit. The equipments are starting to take over, and this is where we're going to see more divergence as well because of the recycler is going to really we'll see which way it goes the right direction here.
It's kind of it's kind of tough for
That's
Goji
a lot
though
of
that
risks.
they
Yeah.
gave up the recycler before they re-rolled into the band. We don't know if there's going to be another
Yes.
band yet for anybody,
No.
so we'll see.
Man, there's a lot of greater wisps here on Ruddy's screen, giving them a lot of grief.
A lot of larva too. They're not slowing
Yes.
down.
Not able to get that Dune Strider down, and a big gap. Ooh, Safer Space is doing a lot of work here.
I also just realized that
Done with the TP.
Goji's the only one without actually that's not true. Goji and Ruddy both do not have any AoE, so this is why this teleporter is going to be rough for them personally.
Yes.
Where
absolutely.
it wasn't as rough for Brian and Big D.
Now Big D with 2 gas and a ignition tank, so their AoE is absolutely golden.
Yep.
Yeah, huge difference. Gas, pound for pound, such a strong item.
All right, Big D out to stage 5.
Jesus.
Another Helmand
Okay,
hatchery
nice.
today.
Smoothing.
I wonder if they're going to pick up any more bonus points here. I don't know. When's the last time we saw a new racer just be so dominant? Like, Jesus.
Hey, was that like... I'm thinking like Cabbage, maybe? Was Cabbage? Did they win their first race? I think they did.
I mean, Zinc won their debut tournament. The first time they ever played was in a tournament and they won.
And it's pretty nice that like it's a pretty big compliment, right? Getting compared to people like Cabbage and Zinc, two of our like best racers.
I mean, 2 first places with bonus points. They're kind of no deaths so far at all today as well. They're playing out of their mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very impressed. Be impressed with Big D. They're doing very great.
Big smile for Brian. Huge smile.
Yeah, there was a bottled chaos, and I was re-rolled into a happy mask. So, you know.
That was in the large chest too, was it? They came from that direction. Ooh, feather for Ruddy. Nice, comfy.
Very good. Love to see those.
They must have got the big chest.
I wonder if Ruddy's going to go into the blue portal here. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, unfortunately, they can't do a reroll on the swords here. Curious if they're going to take swords. They are taking swords. All right, fair enough. Not a bad one either.
It's really interesting to see what people give up the recycler for and when, actually.
Yeah.
Ruddy is in the blue portal, sees a scorpion, thinks about it. He's thinking, he does it, loses the ATG and band. So that's pretty rough.
Interesting. That's
maybe the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, it was very likely that he'd lose at least one of those, so... He kind of knew the gamble there, but he's trying to set himself apart from some of the other races here. Unfortunately, I mean, here's the thing, though. That ATG is only going to really do a ton of damage when it procs off the dash. Proccing off of Eviscerate's not going to really do that much because Eviscerate has low base damage scaling. So maybe the Scorpion does kind of come in. It's mostly that band loss, but fortunately, actually, no one else had the band. So it's kind of like just... in my opinion, trading the band for it, which I think might be worth it.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah. Band and... Interesting. And of course, chat, the gamble was, and someone find a red. There's a yes. Good job, believers. GG. Eating good tonight.
Are scavengers seated? I don't know. Actually. Maybe.
Have you ever seen a scav in a race?
No. Actually,
it's like
maybe some of the early ones, actually.
Yeah, maybe we were shit. Yeah. We weren't very fast. Yeah.
I mean, there have been
get
some
one without,
runs.
because I'm assuming Yeah. Does the +5s add to that threshold? Like, it
No.
wouldn't, because it only
No.
affects the time. So yeah, there'd be no way there'd be.
It
We'd
should
never see a skip in a race.
We've had some pretty tough runs. By the way, Big D's on the moon. So I'm very excited here. There is a row
17
capacitor
minutes.
on stage 5 as well.
Nice.
So
that's
now
juicy.
officially everyone has given up their recycler. It got them this far. That's pretty cool. But on to bigger and better things for the
The
boss.
thing that I'm looking at on Big D's run, and it's not exactly different on anyone else's run, except for like the Scorpion and the band on Brian's, is when Big D chose to start motoring, they had a decent build and hasn't really gotten better since then. Is a thing. They got a focus crystal and the ukulele, but like it hasn't really multiplied at all since that point.
If I were Big D, I'd be
Curious.
looking around for this void key. It looks like they are as well. I'm kind of squinting. I'm trying to see if I can see it. I don't think I see
Your
it.
hands.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Yeah, they're not going for it though. They had a quick look.
They did get the pillar skip though, so it's good for them. Shame. I would have liked to see like a polylooter plasma shrimp or something just right on the bridge, right in their way. But being this far ahead is pretty nice. Brian though coming up pretty fast with a band as well.
Yeah, right
so
behind. Yes. Honestly, yeah, looking better.
We'll see how this goes.
See how much BG does in here as well.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't
nice
pull
little trim
Mithrix
spot
too
there
much.
for Brian. That's nice. I like that. Never actually seen that spot before.
I looked away. Where was that? What do you mean?
Just M2'd into just a bit of a slope in the ground. Just straight along the footpath of the bridge. Interesting.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You've never used that? I'm surprised.
No.
Interesting, Daniel.
All right. I don't know who's gonna. Yeah, I think this band could really. If Brian plays this well, I see them taking over Big D.
I mean, they're really not that far behind, and Biggie's only halfway through phase 1, and there's still so much time to go. Also, Brian has banned with capacitor, 3 capacitor shots.
Oh, yeah.
So
I didn't notice that.
That's a lot of damage.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is Brian's lose now. Like, that's a huge difference.
Tough.
Yes. Fuel cells, man. But Big D playing well, though. The gloop and ready. Big gloop.
It's mostly for Big D, like when they use their ocular HUD, it has to be at a really good point in time. Has to have a lot of value out of it. Because, I mean, Brian's just going to auto-aim just capacitor every couple seconds, right? Without thinking about it, and that's just going to put them ahead.
Although they just timed it terribly then and used it at the top of the slam. Unfortunate.
The duck.
Ruddy has found a void band, so basically any damage loss has been gained back now. So because they're really
and more.
and more. And these Mythics are stuck. So
I will say
I'm gonna get a knockback fender proc in there.
Unironically, maybe with the Sawtech it's not so bad to have a void band in that spot. Could just like hold them there a little bit. I mean, if you do it right, you shouldn't need it anyway, but whatever. It might hold them a little bit longer, who knows.
All right, Big D into phase 2. Holding their lead for now.
Not by much, though. It's barely.
All right, Brian has learned a lesson with the capacitor.
Hopefully.
And if you're curious what we're talking about in chat room, if you use your capacitor as Mithrix is at the apex of his slam, it'll take a second to come down, and the time it comes down, he has slammed his hammer and his hitbox has moved, and it will miss Mithrix. You got to wait till the hammer's down.
Yeah, he'll duck under it every time you do it. And I see so many people do that. So many people. They're like, oh, he stopped moving. Time to hit him. And then it's just, just ducked.
I still do it and like panic sometimes and get so frustrated.
You're like, stop ducking.
Miss the old school Insta capacitor days. Oh, the key box wasn't too far from Big D.
Ooh, and it's a lysate cell as well. So this is very good for Ready. The thing is, though, no one has a
Oh, I think
death,
fuel cell.
which is really good. But it means that like Ruddy taking the time to go down to soup here can cost him maybe too much time. I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
Ooh,
that's
and
fantastic for a Scorpion too.
that Scorpion might be going in some soup. I don't know. There's an AP round soup here. What do you think?
Surely it does then. Like,
I don't know. I think
I
with
don't know. I don't know. I don't
with
know, actually.
Lysate, Scorpion on Eviscerate might be
Yeah.
better just to keep the Scorpion, but that's I don't know.
Either do I.
It depends how
Neither
much
do I.
damage is from the dashes and stuff, I guess.
Rodney must have scrapped his fuel cell too, because he had a fuel cell stage 1. He must have scrapped it at some point.
It was the
It
the
went with the
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Yeah.
It took
Yeah.
you. Yeah, okay. Good. We're there. We're
I got there. It's phase 3 Mithrix now. Yeah.
Yeah, for
the
Big D.
gap is slowly closing.
It's about the same. Like it hasn't really changed. Like
Yeah,
we
I
would
thought it'd be a much bigger one.
honestly, I think if Brian didn't mess up the capacitor shots in phase 1, it would have been a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But acceleration has been a little bit slow.
Maybe we'll get a nice lucky happiest mask here for them. It could just be the AoE difference in that phase 2 as well. Like it's going to help Big D a lot with like 2 gas and an ignition tank. Can help out a lot in phase 3 too. Honestly,
I'm just worried about
they
this
have got a golem.
This golem, yeah, just sitting right here, man.
Camping because they don't really move anymore. They got golems.
Yeah, if I were Big D, I would just walk away from this area, and then the golem just can't follow you, and just, you know.
Yeah, he's stuck in mud.
Oh my god, that was close.
Look at that. Oh my god. Look at Ruddy's flying through this. Yeah, that Scorpion, I think that was the right call. A lot of damage here.
Hopefully they have time to catch up. I think Goji took a little while there. I saw them host skipping the same time as Ruddy, but they just got into the arena now. So maybe something happened. Oh god, Big D. Jesus.
Oh, the golem, man. I don't know how they'll get there. Jesus Christ. This save is. I have no idea what happened then.
Oh god.
Something about the golems being turrets now makes them so. I don't know. Maybe it's just our thousands of hours of being like muscle memory dodging moving golems. But now the turrets, there's. I don't know. Like something about them makes them so much harder.
Well,
They're
they
so much
just
more
like
threatening
kind
now.
of deny a certain amount of area. Like you can't walk under them, right? Because they'll just hit the ground.
Yeah.
So the gap, by the way, is. The thing is, Big D's also has a little bit of a time advantage here. Looked like Brian started a little bit later.
Oh yeah, they did.
So the gap is a little bit bigger than it seems. But Big D's just trying not to die right now. About to go into phase 4 or skip it. Let's see. Ooh, Brian taking some damage. Oh god.
Holy moly.
Brian needs this loadout to be deathless too for that mental.
Also, it needs to stop the bonus points because if they die.
That's true. I just need Big D not to die to BG here. And then they're good. Oh god, took an orb. Cool. Almost got hit by BG, careful.
Jesus.
Mithrix is invisible. And it looks like we're there. Okay, very good job to Big D. Again, getting first place so far. We'll see what happens on the ship, surely, but...
Ooh, and yeah, capacity miss again for Brian. So it's very cool seeing everyone on Mythics at the same time. Deathless as well.
Man, Big D's just gaming. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh well. But you're right. There's no bonus points for Big D, at least yet here, so I would be shocked if everyone at the same time just died right now and gave Big D bonus points, but so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Big D does not get them for this one. But very well done anyway.
Brian down now too.
Very good job. Oh, Brian got a Mythic's Ghost as well. Very cool.
Cute.
Oh, that's the bad part. Oh, thank God you didn't go into it. Jesus.
I thought about it.
Yeah. There was a better portal available, I think, though, right? One of the good ones.
I don't know portals anymore, dude. I'm washed. I have no
All
idea.
right.
You gotta relearn it again. God, running through those pizza slices. Jesus.
Looks like Reddy was trying to set up some saw tech here, but Mythix is
Yeah.
in a rock. What the hell?
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that in my life. I don't know. I think he slid into it with pizza. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. All right, let's bring in Big D.
I love when enemies war tech us back. It's great.
Yeah.
Welcome
Hey,
in.
Big D. What up?
Hello. Hi.
You what?
Dominating. You are dominating right now, dude.
First place
All right,
again.
Sure.
It's kind of
All
getting
right.
old saying that, but there you go. That's
I'll
your
take it.
Any
That's your
nerves
third.
you've had that are not showing at all.
Yeah,
you're
you're
crushing it.
like,
Jeez.
to be clear, you can't lose anymore. You probably won today.
All right.
So
You know what?
congratulations. We're still gonna do another loadout, but you know, hey,
Yeah,
I mean, a debut sweep would be pretty impressive. Pretty cool.
it would be
that
kind of
would be
cool.
I will say, I practice the faster loadouts a lot, and these have all been kind of fast loadouts. But this NG might fuck me up pretty bad. But we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, well,
We'll
what do
see,
you
we'll see.
mean? These double
I
shield?
mean, like,
His mines do so much damage with like a day's worth of prep time. This is like
Yeah.
Batman NG. It's all about prep time. You just got to really get in there, think it out.
Hello,
I mean-
Brian.
Yo.
You got second, so really good job. Fuck, you did good. What do you mean?
What do you? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was like, if I get first place, he's next to. Surely it could be a tiebreaker, but I'm guessing Big D got
Maybe.
first.
Yes.
You guessed correctly.
Mate, you are cracked out of your mind.
They're just going, dude. They're doing it. They're dominating. You did really well then, Brian. That was really, really clean the whole way through. The only like hiccups I saw were like the capacitors at the end. I know you could see it, obviously. There was a few capacitors missing. So that was like a big difference, right? But yeah, clean the entire way through, man. Really well done.
Thank you. I don't know where that came from. I just kind of pulled it out of my ass, but yeah, I feel somewhat good after
Practice.
that.
That's what practice does. Becomes second nature. You sort of just go into the flow state, right?
Yeah, no, like after
sorry,
playing. Oh, you go, Big D. Sorry, mate.
I wanted to ask, since I dropped the recycler early, was there any good recycler rerolls?
Nope.
There
Okay.
were actually. You didn't get them
band.
either, Brian.
Yeah.
There was a band, which was like the third green reroll.
Okay.
Everyone. Ready? Oh Jesus. Everyone took the Mern, and then everyone rerolled the second yellow item. So we didn't ever get to see what the second reroll would have been. Like someone had rerolled both.
Devastatingly.
No,
Goji.
Goji's
Oh,
okay.
Gloop
Goji's
Kid.
okay.
Mern just saves you so much time because you can just play so aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't surprised everyone took it. We just wanted to see what it was.
Yeah, we're just curious.
Yeah.
We're creatures of curiosity. We wanted to see it.
What did Big D get on that one? Sorry to cut you off.
What did I get?
2807.
What'd you find?
I dropped the recycler on stage 2 because I'm a loot gremlin, and I knew if I had that recycler, I would just take my time, go super slow, getting all my recycles in. So I was like, you know what? We have an ATG. We'll probably have fine items, and so I just kind of took that gamble, took the ocular HUD.
And it worked out.
I think correct play is just to take the recycler and play like you don't have
Well, you beat me by like over a minute, so
yeah.
I reckon you did the correct play.
There was
Loot Goblin is a big part of it, to be fair.
There was a capacitor that Brian had later. Where'd you get that? Stage 4? Stage 5?
Stage
I saw one
Oh.
stage 5.
It was
I
that
think
one
it was
then.
stage 5. Yeah. It was stage 5. It was stage 5. I got it as I was like leaving, I think.
And where did you get the band? Your band?
I got it stage 3, I think.
Okay.
Stage 4,
Just gonna-
one of those stages.
I'm just going to step away for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, stage 5 maybe. I don't know. It was somewhere late in the run. I found it, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Ooh, Goji getting the Saw Tech here, getting almost 200 stacks of bleed on Mythics before it reset there, unfortunately. Almost. Goji's having a little bit tougher of a time in this one. Oh, that shockwave. Oof. Very good. Let's bring in Ruddy. Hello, Ruddy.
Hello.
Third.
Yeah.
Not bad, though. Pretty good. No one died, by the way. I say that as Goji might die right now, but hold on. But none of you died. So really good job on that one. It was it's not bad. Everyone had the recycler, everyone had the Mern, everyone gave up the recycler at some different time for a different thing, which was also really interesting to see. Almost everyone had a
Did
different
the
build
others,
here. Hmm?
others go acid a band?
So Brian did, oh, and there's the Goji +5 on the pizza. Tough. I'll have, when Dan gets back, I'll have him break the news to Goj, probably. If they can't finish the loadout fast enough. But we will see.
Unfortunate.
Goj has been having a tough day today, I think. But how are your guys' runs overall? I mean, Ruddy. It didn't actually seem too bad. It was just
It was a
not
fine
as
run,
fast.
but
Yeah.
as it went on and on, you could tell that I should have gone faster.
Yeah, the scaling caught up to you. Now we can let Goju finish out. It's close enough, I think. Let them get another phase 4 practice in here.
Yeah, after that railgun run, stages 1 and 2 were very, very kind to you. This gave you everything felt super comfy the entire way through. Was there a moment in your brain, Ruddy, where you thought about recycling Moon? Was it like a split second? You're like, maybe I should.
You never recycle that.
Yeah, okay. I knew the answer. I just wanted to double check. I don't think anyone had any hesitation to take it. No. Especially on Mercenary, of course.
Probably best item, or best boss item you can get at that stage, I reckon.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Saves you so much time, especially with Viscera. You're just able to stay close proximity for so long.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Well, any mobility fun you just had, say goodbye to it.
Oh, Goj.
Because now you're onto a good old, basically, close to default NG. I'd say worse than default NG, personally.
Yeah, I think this is the worst NG loadout by far coming up for you guys, so.
Bubble shield.
Bubble shield moving turrets where they just stop themselves from shooting enemies because they go in and out of the shield. Oh, man. All right, let's I'm gonna bring in Goji into the call now. I'm gonna let them walk to the ship. They can talk to us. Hey, Goj.
I concede.
No, you're fine. You can go to the ship. There's no time pressure here. It was tough. You dropped the recycler when? Remind me.
Stage 3. Picked up the saw. Or no, the Prayon.
Mm-hmm. That's right, you did pick up the Prayon. Unfortunately, I think the third green reroll was a band, so you didn't get that in time for it. I don't really think there was much this loadout past the first couple stages that anyone got that was like really transformative, except Ruddy actually went to the blue portal and got a scorpion, which is kind of
and got punished.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was I think it was fine, but like, you know,
I feel like it was worth the gamble, but I just didn't expect to lose both band and ATG out of
Yeah,
my
I think if
10
you kept
greens.
either one of those, it would have been fine. But yeah, both
Yeah.
was yeah rough.
a little tough.
But you got void ban, so you know you basically punished.
Same thing.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an ATG plus a band, so.
Yeah. That was a Procto, so you know.
Oh, true. Right.
Huh?
It was much better.
Mm.
All right, let's check out the website. So, I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but Big D has already won.
Nice.
But we are
Congrats.
going to do the last loadout anyway, regardless. But, you know, just throwing it out there, I guess. I guess I didn't have to say that, actually, either. But
There was
I'm
no
just,
need.
just looking at it. I'm like, damn. Well, do your best anyway.
Brutal.
I know everyone's looking
5-second.
forward to this one, right? The best NG loadout, right? Everyone's favorite.
I agree with Ken's in the chat there. We should skip this loadout. I agree with Ken's.
No, surely
This just
not.
reminds me of the
I've
old
already
disputed
won.
origin
I
racer
could just
days.
concede and y'all could just play it, you know? Like, I think that's kind of
Don't you dare.
enjoyable.
Big
I
D
mean,
could
This
sweep.
is
Could
yeah,
sweep.
this is how we grow connections here. This is shared trauma. This NG run. This is how friendships are made. So
It's how they're broken too.
Yeah, I rolled it, so my bad, guys.
Thanks,
Anyway.
It's
bro.
okay, we forgive you.
I'm ready.
Yes. Tell me you
Is it
forgive
the
me
bad
after you
turrets?
play it. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Actually
man.
true, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck in this one.
Alright.
We'll see you guys after, and
have
we'll
fun.
see how it turns out.
Bye.
Very exciting.
We have. I just noticed Siren's Call as well here. Jesus. It's been swamped by lava stage 4 on these runs. God. All right. How
Yeah.
slow is a. Mm-mm.
What'd you say? Or what were you saying?
So I'm just curious how slow this first stage is going to be.
Hopefully they take a little bit of their time, right? I don't really think they have a single, like, honestly good ability here. Or,
No,
sorry, not
like
a
it's-
reliable ability. So,
Brian can't even jump over this ledge.
the
Jesus.
thing is, they
Oh,
have
dear.
to find an equipment, I think. I think that's going to be the way out of this run.
Yes.
Capacitor, crowdfunder, like caffeinator, something that not only allows them to deal with bosses, but normal enemies as a weapon. So
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna need something. It's just tough. They're
like
gonna mainly rely on NGM1 for damage.
Which is very upsetting. Even like a gas pen or something. So even like killing one thing can wipe the rest out, like stage 1. Like,
Yeah.
But then even then that's a band-aid. It's not a Mithrix fix. It's a band-aid.
No, it's tough. But I mean, they
Although we
just have
have-
to last long enough. You know?
The problem is as well. See, NG's main, like their secret buff, their secret perk, if you will, is they can use items that other people can't use. So there's more to use here. But at the same time, they've got pennies, and they can't use pennies the worst because everything goes for the turrets, and turrets sort of take all the kills for them. So even the penny value here is kind of worse in this sense. So a bit rough.
They have a
We're
bleed
doing a
printer.
bleed printer.
Wrong turrets for it, though.
Interesting.
There is a primordial
Yeah.
cube, so I mean they don't have AoE yet though. I don't know.
Ruddy's right in a teepee though. Can they shoot the orbs? Is the question.
Probably not.
If I had to guess,
Just
probably not.
assume not, I guess.
Okay, faster than I thought they'd be into this. It's like
Yeah,
the
everyone-
Goji's nice too.
Everyone's kind of just being like playing it like a normal race, right? Just going out for TP.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have polluted this whole stage. I would have just been like, I need stuff. I need stuff for
Yeah.
this. I don't know.
They definitely cannot shoot this orb, and Brian's in a bad place now. Going to be running from two of them. Can't
Uh-oh.
shoot the.
Oh,
Getting
this
pressured by
orb.
the orbs. Can't
So
shoot Vagrant.
I
Because they're
liked
going to
what
gloop range.
Brian almost pulled off there by, oh god, there's two now. Dude. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's no way. Run!
Yeah. It just follows you and you just will die. Like in this situation. I liked what Brian was trying to do, putting down the turret in front of the orb to try to like have it blow up, but that is so annoying. This is one of the bugs in the DLC that makes me not want to play it, actually. Oh, there's another one.
It just goes straight through. It doesn't even stop.
I love Bubble Shield.
They've got to go back. They've got to back up and get behind some cover here because they can't just keep doing this. They physically can't.
It's over. It's over. Oh my god.
So bad. Oh, it's fine. They'll fix it, chat. Surely they'll fix it. It's over.
And there we go.
Oh, there's another
Big
one.
D's first death of the day. Brian,
Big
number
D.
3 for this loadout. It looks like
Washed.
Ruddy has learned. He's like way far away around the corner.
Yeah, smart.
Goji has like 3 orbs. Here it comes. Here it comes.
You have to. You just got to get behind cover.
There it is.
Why is nobody hopping behind anything? Hop behind stuff, please.
Oh my God, it's so
please.
It's so... I read Ruddy's lips right there as he said that. And he said, "These fucking orbs," is what he said.
Jesus Christ. I never thought I'd be scared of a Void Vagrant, man. I had no idea they went through Bubble Shield. I had no idea. That's just an extra kick in the teeth.
Oh, Goji, it's over. The orb comes.
This is not the start we needed.
This is the classic DLC start, man.
Tough.
Classic DLC.
Anyway, only up from here.
Surely.
Ruddy and Pepper now hasn't killed the boss yet because they're just too scared. The trauma is too much.
That being said, though, all of this being said, I think everyone went to the TP too fast on this loadout. I think.
Yeah, everyone was a little bit too gun ho. Oh, that healing drone like an inch out of the TP radius is very mean. Ruddy looking at with his 26 health.
Yeah, I mean,
on the wall.
Only have 2 items though. Oh, that shield's not going to do much for it. I think Ruddy still might die here, and still. I mean, I don't think.
They've got a long way to go.
That was TP
I
plus
mean, they're 99% charged.
The thing is, they can't hit the boss from anywhere close by because the M1s, so they have to like. It's off. They have to find a really nice spot here where the orb will just hit the wall.
Mm-hmm. God, this is tough. If only harpoons.
Yeah, man.
If only.
Oh God! I mean, if it's sanctuary.
Going? Why are you? Where are you?
Oh, it's over.
Ruddy, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There it is. There it is. Everyone has died to orbs on stage 1. The invincible orb.
Why are they trying to do parkour? What are they doing?
This is not a good spot.
Too much
this is not a good spot.
No, this is a terrible spot.
The orb's coming. Oh, okay, hit the edge. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh no.
The other guys on stage too didn't realize, so I can't look away from this orb.
Yeah.
Jesus. So who left for bleed? Okay, we got Goji went 4 bleed, 4 bleed wrap elixir. Dude, you look at this, that's like, oh man, that's such a beautiful start for Ninja Run.
Fucking chat saying Seekers of the Orb actually killed me. Oh man.
Jesus. Life is tough right now.
Please fix this bug. Please.
Any day now.
It's so bad, man.
Oh. And now, Ruddy, 12 minutes in with 2 items.
I mean, you say that, but Brian is 22 minutes in
I mean,
on next
yeah,
stage, so
yeah.
so unfortunately bonus points are off the table. There's a symbiote scorpion on stage 2 in a chest.
Ooh.
Bonus points are off the table. Bonus points only, and there's a polyloot, can only happen if you are deathless when you get in first. So
Face as well.
a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, ready to turn on his face cam. I think it was dying, or he's like, fuck this. I don't. You know what else is kind of crazy? I'm surprised that Seed of Life doesn't work with the turrets.
Yeah, I was shocked by that as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's an oversight and something can change, but surely I thought for sure it would.
Yeah.
Because turrets, they technically get equipments, right? That's why they have to get the aspect of affliction.
Yeah.
What are they called? The aspect buffs as well. Bit strange. Dude, look at this stuff. Oh, it's another vagrant. Oh, it's another vagrant.
There's no cover anywhere here. So.
It's another vagrant.
No, Goji's taking it down pretty quick. Goji printed bleed and with the scorpion, it was not bad. I think though, someone else might have trouble here. I mean, everyone does have the Seed of Life, it looks like, so I don't know, we'll see, but
it's just so rough. Looking at this start, like this is like a really good start, and then just that one bug
Orb.
is just orb.
Brian with the shield, man. Oh man.
Dude, that shield is so rude. Well, you got to tank it now. Okay, Jesus. That damage buff between those last two stages was enough to make the difference, though, thankfully.
Oh, it seems like Big D is now able to break their orbs. So we don't know how the bug works, by the way. It is seemingly random, but sometimes you can break them and sometimes you cannot. It's just mostly that you can't. But now Big D could on the second stage for some reason. So lovely.
Anyway,
I would love to know, by the way, what that bug is, or like what caused it. Like when it eventually gets fixed, I'm so curious.
It's gonna be some spaghetti code, surely.
I don't know. I don't know.
Big D hasn't got the scorpion yet, though. I wonder if they're gonna go back over there.
I hope so.
And they gave up the vase as well for the Seed of Life, which is interesting.
Honestly,
I know it doesn't work in your turrets.
I mean, either way. Oh, it's the safer spaces as well. Either way, like, what are you gonna do with a vase right now? Go to Mithrix and die instantly? Like, they still need a full build. So.
I mean, it's faster looting. It gets you around quicker.
No, it's good. It is good. I think they were just taking it for this boss fight. It seems like though.
Oh, okay, nice. That makes more sense.
And there's a scorpion.
Perfect. The scorpion though. It was over here, right?
It's right there actually. So they are missing on the safer spaces to the left. Though I think they did see the void cradle. They did turn left. Got a visual on that one. We'll see. We'll see. Now
marathon watching those first two stages.
Suddenly, though, everyone's looting a bunch this stage. All of a sudden, after that first stage, it was like,
slow down.
All right, all right. It's just let's get some stuff. I don't know why everyone went so fast in that teleporter with this loadout.
I don't know, man.
Beetle Queen or Vagrant, that would have been terrible. Like both of them.
Yeah, Beetle Queen would have been disgusting as well.
Had to just hope for the Titan and just be like, I can sit on him, but
I wish Roddy's camera's on right now. I want to see his face fight another. Well, they can't shoot him now either. Okay. So Big D's the only one able to shoot them. Not great.
Don't know. Honestly, the teleporter prongs are helping out a lot with destroying the orbs here as well, but the Vagrant will explode at some points. So they're going to have to sit in their shield to dodge it, probably.
Oh, no. The orbs are coming, Roddy.
Big D did get the safer spaces, which is really nice.
Nice.
Brian and Big D going to stage 3 right now.
At least with the safer spaces, you can at least run till you have it up and then use that to just face tank it, I guess.
Ready? Having to use the vase to get away from the orbs is
that's wild.
Crazy, man.
I've never seen someone base away from an orb before. And now we're back in stage 1 hell, and we're just sort of hiding. Oh, I can't wait to talk to Roddy about this after the race, after the stream. Get the less stream-friendly opinions.
Oh my god. I mean, everyone died to that orb. It wasn't just Ruddy. Like, I'm sure everyone
I
has
think
a
they had the most
lot to
trauma.
say. I mean, yeah,
Yes.
true. From the earlier today, they died by it as well. So
It's just, if someone could make an emote of NG just like hopelessly sprinting away from an orb, I would love that. Having an orb emote. That was the funniest bit.
honestly, just the orb.
Hopeless.
I don't even think NG
Just
is
the
needed.
sprint away.
Just the
It's
orb.
just funny. A Doom Strider stage 3 boss though, a nice little treat.
A treat, surely. They're actually doing a lot of damage with their M1 now. I mean,
And there it is.
There it is. How? How is that
It's every
possible?
time.
It's every time.
It's every time.
Jesus. People give NG's M1 a lot of flack, right, for being pretty bad. It does a lot of damage if you hit it, and especially if you get a little bit of attack speed, it's very reliable. It's just not like comfortable, I guess, right? You don't want to have to really rely on it all the time, but like it's nice. It does a lot of damage.
No.
It's like a big shotgun, right? So it does okay.
It is good. It's not a great ability, but it's definitely useful. It can help you out a bunch. It reminds me of like how people think about Captain like Taser. Like, oh, so bad, does no damage, blah blah blah. You just got to use it in synergies. Use it in the right synergies with your build. I normally, whenever I'm fighting Mithrix or like any like big boss, I'll just spam shift and M1, so it shoots the M1s between shifts and harpoons, and just constant
Stun
damage. Coming out.
golems
It's really
on the
nice.
moon as well. Stun things so your shift can hit them. Like, unfortunate second death for Big D there during the TP. Their first deaths of the day coming with this loadout.
Hey, interesting.
Kind of flowing in, unfortunately.
Leaving room for Ruddy to come through here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm a sucker for a good full sweep, and I'm like, damn, it would be cool if Big D did get the sweep. But I mean, it's hard because you want all of your races to win, obviously, but
absolutely.
Of course. But I'm like, damn,
my
it would
bias
be,
is pretty well
cool.
known. My bias is well known. I'm quite a big fan of Ruddy, so I would love to see Ruddy do well here, but not at the jeopardy of the other races, of course.
Of course.
They've got a fireband though, so if they have a couple of days worth of prep time, they can use that with their mines.
I'm just not a fan at all of Goji.
The music's terrible, and
I love Goji, obviously. There's another ban a tri-shop on stage 4, in addition to the extra ban at the end of stage 3. So
nice.
A lot of like just goodies.
Any boss items?
Myrdern, not yet. So
no.
No gloop on this run. The one run that like I'd love to see it on too with this NG build, but
Goji kind of flying here though. Goji well ahead.
Goji is doing like really well. I mean, and 2+5s is pretty standard for this loadout compared to everyone else. So it's not like they're really behind on time either. They're just kind of moving ahead, which I really like to see. Oh, Goji. Oh.
Only one Wisp of AoE though is tough, but the bleed is doing good work on this Solus.
It's over. It's over. It's not over. Oh,
how did they get out of that?
Close. Very close.
Jesus, that was
Ruddy just lost an elixir right here. It's got to be a little bit careful.
Oh, tough.
God.
They got the Scorpion. Interesting.
Oh, there is a gun on stage 4 that Goji found, and I think they might use it on the... Oh, and a shuriken as well. They might use it on Awu.
Nice.
Might get a free red here. We'll see. Because I know...
Surely using Awu.
They do have a shuriken, so they can shuriken skip Awu, technically. But, they could use it on Awu and also get the empathy cores. Like, do they want Myrdern or empathy cores here? I don't know. Maybe empathy cores, honestly, to pull target away from them is what I would choose. I don't know. Because as good as Myrn is, especially in the turrets as well, it's like...
Yeah.
I don't even want enemies to look at me, to be honest. Oh, yeah.
I think
Goji is
he's
going
going
for Awu right
the way
now.
he's the way
Oh,
they're lining up.
Ruddy.
Looks like they might be going for the mud.
Everyone has
Might
at
be going for
least
the
2
Modern.
+5s.
Yeah. She's all even Steven now. Haven't really had time here. Not sure why.
This is a tough
Hmm.
run, man.
Uh,
Goji says to find one more
is-
egg. There it is. They're on their way.
Eggy?
Hit the egg.
That lava.
And it
Okay,
is.
straight away. And
What is it?
Ooh,
ICBM.
that's
And they
rude.
don't
That's
have the
rude.
harpoons, so.
That's rude. That's not okay.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
I mean, I hope they find a missile or something. Come on.
That's such a kick in the teeth, dude.
Big D going right for the stage 4 TP as well. It's another wandering
top.
vagrant.
All right, let's go. Round 3, baby.
Honestly,
2 of them now.
Oh man, it's almost tempting to like think about using the gun on them. To be honest,
Yeah. They haven't found the gun, have they? No. Jesus, there's just a mess on the screen right now.
mm-hmm.
And Ruddy
Man,
really
this,
struggling with this stage 3 boss, though.
It's
I wonder if they were
so
just a little bit
funny.
slower and just gave the double. Did everyone else have a single? I think everyone else had a single Dune Strider.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Reddy came in a little bit later. All these rats on Reddy's screen.
I know, with no mines to help out, like they can actually
Yeah.
use.
Oh god. Okay, I looked at Big D's screen
No
and I just
healing
saw
either.
I saw the gloop and it like outshined the shield that they were in, and I was like, "Are we
Yeah.
dead?" Like, oh my god. And the worst
Right,
part is
Brian
for
done?
Reddy here that he's not even charged the TP up enough. Like, okay, one Doom Strider down though. No healing though. Oh god.
No.
So what Dan was talking about with these mines,
Oop.
another +5 for Reddy, is if an enemy walks over them before they're charged, they're supposed to do a little bit of damage. But they just miss 99% of the time. They just don't hit anything, unfortunately. So they will be useless if you don't have enough speed to get away from stuff to throw them down in an area. And that's another +5 for Ruddy.
I think Ruddy's in a loop now. They can't deal with these
The
rats.
cope loop, yeah. I really hope that Big D finds the gun. Never mind, they're leaving. And that boss is still up.
Ugh, gross.
I knew when I rolled this loadout today, I was like, man, this is going to be the
Yeah.
one.
Claim your prize, Ruddy. The triangle.
Brian playing an adaptive
Trio.
chest, getting that
Interesting.
brand and
Well, not
saying,
taking-
no, I want the seed of life. I want to live. So, all right.
Let me live, please. Is that the gun they're getting now? It is.
I
And
hope
they're not
that
even thinking about
Goji,
Awu.
finds that ATG somewhere magically in the run. Hopefully there is one. We'll see.
I'm shocked that Brian didn't even glimpse at that gun, having not done Awu yet. Interesting.
Maybe they're just gonna try to run around and break eggs. They're not even breaking eggs. There's an egg right next to them. I guess they're not doing it. I would have done this immediately.
Yeah.
Which feels like the play, right?
strange.
Oh, they're looking at now.
Oh, there's just one above them, right?
Not going for Awu though. Still, I mean, free
Fair
red,
enough.
kind of. Maybe take a little bit
With
of
how
time
many
to do
bad
it.
reds
But
there are, I don't really blame that, honestly.
I don't. But looking at how bad this run is, I would take the chance. I think.
Praying.
Like if
I mean, the chance that there's the drone man, right?
yeah, like if this was the Merc loadout, last loadout, like no, like do whatever, like just go quick. But here, I don't know, man. It's kind of rough. Goji starting the TP during the Void Seed. They're laser locked in right now, just trying to make sure that they don't die on this bridge.
Absolutely.
Big D's kind of doing the same thing.
Ooh,
I'm kind of
Aaron.
worried about them
London.
though. There's just no speed. I don't know how they're gonna live through Mithrix.
I don't know how they're going to survive on this bridge for much longer. They are not looking. These rocks whizzing past their head. They are not. Oh.
And the wisps are
She's
pushing them
engine.
back onto the bridge as
Yeah,
well.
pushing them towards
Like,
the rocks.
get on there, like, okay.
Dang, and Ruddy's still stuck on stage 3, man. Just stage 3 was just that rough to him.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Anyone could win because with how Mythics is, I'm projecting gonna go, dude. I do not think this is gonna be a. We're gonna see the end of the +5s rolling in.
Unless
So
there's a feather somewhere, I don't see it. Yeah, there's
feather is
absolutely someone coming.
needed at this point. I don't know.
Big D has a very small slice of this TP to charge. That voice had been very painful. And with the wisps and the children everywhere and the rocks, this is an awful place to be, but they're making it work.
They're alive for now.
Ready out.
They do have a vase, so they
Yeah.
could, like, while falling, use the vase, get in, and like
That's
save
true.
themselves. It's hard if you don't do it right.
Well, if you don't do it in time, yeah.
Yeah, death
Absolutely.
just. But hey, ready on to stage 4.
Ooh, Brian getting chipped down by those mushrooms there. Oh, watch gone. Triangle save. Okay, and the boss dealt with nicely with the seed. Very good.
Yep, looks like everyone did kind of the same thing there. Everyone had the same idea. It's just the seed is the tough part.
A slight time difference, I think, has made that that magworm spawn here. Did you see the magworm on Big D's screen? Already leaving that with going into stage 2 with 1+5, leaving with 5. Tough. Just the speed.
No, does anyone have like anything that's one hoof? Everyone has one hoof. Oh god. I mean, at least they have spaces, but yeah, I don't know.
I think Ruddy's just going to loot as much as they can here, probably.
I did.
Big D is
Yes.
too. They've got a lot of money.
Go loot,
Great
please.
face by Big D. Oh, dear.
I want to see them
Okay.
loot, get some stuff.
Okay, gun for Ruddy. They'll be scouting for seeds now. They're looking straight away.
Oh, did Big D's like last void enemy get shot across the map and they can't like kill it because they're NG?
No, their seeds are done.
Oh, they got it. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Let's take a while to die sometimes.
This took a while to get it down. How many things are actually in the void seed here? It looks like, by the way, Goji is gonna be the first one of the moon.
It's moving.
I would have
leave with
taken
a
that
vase?
mocha, but they are leaving with the vase.
So would I. Absolutely would have too.
Having a little bit of connection problems with Big D here. I can see a little bit of a play-by-play of what's happening. They're racing back the teleporter, looking like they're gonna leave. Going for the multi. There was a feather, by the way.
Ooh, where was that? Nice. All
There
right,
was
Big
one
D
right next to
looking very
TP
good.
as well. So yeah,
And the shuriken too.
I don't know why I didn't notice that on Goji's screen, but no one taking that mocha is kind of crazy to me also, because they're so low on speed with this loadout. I mean, they do have the feather, but like, man.
Ruddy has the fireworks to work with the ICBM here at least. That might help him out a little bit. They got to do some crazy stuff to catch up now, though. I think they'll just be happy to see this one over and done with.
I mean, everyone's thinking the same thing. Like, just please end.
Hogging out over the shuriken? That has had a... Anyway, I don't know. It's hard to read. All right, Mythics 5 for Goji. No deaths in stage 1 for Goji. Very clean, actually. It might sound counterintuitive saying no deaths in stage 1, but that stage 1 was BS, and we all know that.
I mean, you know. Honestly, I'm actually, as much as I want to see like the sweep, you know, Goji getting this first place would be really cool for them. 'Cause they've had a little bit of a rough day as well, so be nice to have Goji get a
Especially
first
with
place
them
here.
volunteering to race today. They put their hand up to race. All right.
Yeah. Dan was supposed to race today. He was, ready to take the bullet.
Prepared.
Yeah, and Goji was like, you know what? Can I race Dan? Can we like swap? Dan's like, all right, fuck it.
It's other than me.
All you, man. I don't know. We also had Tyler actually supposed to race today, and they had to back out. And Ruddy stepped in, so we had half of our racers today were not what we expected going into today's stuff.
It is great having the races we do that are happy to step in and like help out and put on performance. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good team here
them.
at Rooster Resources. A great team.
All right, Ruddy going to his teleporter at the very top of the map.
Oof.
Just opting to not choose
Praying
any
to
of
find
these.
ATG.
Not just Thorn out of those? That's crazy. The Vagrant.
Can they shoot the orbs though? Do they get a reprieve? Wait, did the orb die?
No.
Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
god. They almost fell off. Jesus. Big D, though, getting through phase 1. Same as Goji. They are like pretty neck and neck right now, actually. They have the same amount of deaths as well. Actually, this could go either way, straight up. I actually just like... Well, I don't know. They both have a Shuriken. They both have Fireband, Feather. They both have the Scorpion. They both have the same amount of speed. The only difference is that Goji has more bleed, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, this is tough to say, but as long as Goji
during pizza, that should be pretty good, actually.
As long as Goji plays well with their setup, they might, like, they have the potential to win for sure. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, Goji also has cores, which Big D does not as well.
Oh yes, there's the lose then. Actually, you have those cores, the aggro and the bleed during phase 3.
Mm-hmm.
The pizza, yeah, really good.
That being said, I mean, Big D is really keeping up pace right now, so we'll see.
On ahead.
Thank God they found the Shuriken and the Feather at the end, though. Without those, I don't really see a way. Like, they could have had a normal fight.
Ooh. Brian come up with a seed now. They need to play very aggressive with the seed if they want to make it work, to make the vase worth it.
Yeah, I mean, they took so much time to get here to the host skip spot.
Yeah. In the sky. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you just, as much as you want to make other stuff work, and like, do they even have enough speed to do this, to get around? No, they don't.
Oh man. Oh. I think they need to be
coming up too fast.
There's a setup for 1 speed. I don't know if they're gonna try it or do it here, but this is a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, they need to reset because they aren't getting up here.
Yeah.
You just flat out stop your speed here. Stop. All right, they're just gonna fall all the way down. Too much speed.
There they go.
Okay.
Let's see if they timed that correctly. Fine. Meanwhile, Big D and Goji still neck and neck right now. They really are at the same time. They're only like 3 seconds away from each other on their clocks. So, bad time for Big D to have some connection issues.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus. But they really are this close, and they're being very aggressive. They're playing with their M1s like they need to be. They're setting up mine traps. Goji is definitely, but the exploders keep kind of taking those away from them. So
I'm just watching Brian just go up and down. They keep jumping too low, and then they need to stop the momentum higher. They're just going on a rotation here. Go on, Brian. Get up there.
Oh, and another death for Ruddy, unfortunately.
Ruddy! Yeah, Sage. What did they hit with that? I think was that a transmitter death?
I could not tell. Oh,
because they died here and there's nothing here looking at them.
Oh, Big D.
Ooh, Big D.
Oh my god, I don't even know what the hell was that. That is so scary. I don't know. Oh no! Oh my god! I don't know how Big D's alive. Oh, the transmitter killed Big D,
Transmitter dead.
actually. Like, it just
Transmitter death.
gave Big D a billion fall damage, and that's GG. You just can't pick it up, actually. You really, really can't, unfortunately. It will kill you. Like, Big D took one needle and got teleported into the floor, took a billion fall damage. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really is the difference of proc and transmitter or not. That's what
absolutely
is the difference between Goji and Big D right now. And that's what caused I mean, Big D's deaths were only from bugs, right? So that's crazy.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Hate to
Come
see
on, Brian.
that.
Get up there. Get up there, Brian. No.
Brian just needs to do pillars, man.
Now. They're jumping too low. Now. Brian, it's too much speed.
I wouldn't even blame Ruddy if
screen,
he conceded or anything. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Brian does not know the one speed host skip setup. So
I think they could do this, but they just keep doing it in the wrong spot. They just keep canceling momentum and then doing pillars.
They should have done this like 3 minutes ago, man.
I mean, I enjoyed that a lot. That was fantastic for me. So.
All right. I almost didn't want to make him go through the fight, but it's like, Jesus. At what point do we have mercy?
Goji, well done. Well done, Goji.
Very well done for Goji. I'm actually, as much as I wanted Big D to get that, I mean, that transmitter, you know? I mean, and Goji earned it. Goji played really well.
Yeah. Ruddy was on top in the Ruddy at 48%, Big D 25%, Brian 15%, and Goji at 12%. The believers. Good job. Goji wins this round. Nice.
I'm a Goji fan. Always been, actually.
I heard their music's really, really good. So.
Let's bring in Goj. Hey, Goji. Huh?
Hey.
You got first.
Oh, nice. No. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy you got it. That was
only good things about you the entire time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was so tilted stage 1. Like
dude, no.
I said some things like
you don't understand. Everyone died at least once to the orbs on stage 1.
Oh my god, I was angry. Like man, the fact that the orbs go through the bubble shield.
The shield, dude.
Just to be clear, to any viewers, I've played like 10 runs since the DLC came out, so I just haven't even played NG since that happened. Like I just didn't know. But type that one.
Really good job though. I'm happy that you got one today. Like the good one. You're good. You kept your head down and you were just like, I'm gonna just keep going. And the bubble shield doesn't block the whisper.
What?
Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, Big D, what up?
Yo, hello.
You got second place on that one.
No, I should not have. What?
Listen, if you didn't pick up the transmitter, you would have gotten first, by the way. You got killed by the transmitter.
That's so funny.
Where's Goji?
Yo, last night I spent like 30 minutes trying to convince Big D that he should be picking up transmitter because it's a good item.
Dude, the fucking long con.
We literally argued for like an hour about it last night.
So Big D jumped, took a needle midair, and was teleported into the floor for lethal fall damage, minus 1,000,000 health. So you just die by it if you pick it up. So like, I don't know, man.
Keep picking up. I'm picking it up for some reason. I don't know why he's keep doing it.
Really good job on finishing the run. Both of you guys, by the way, even in phase 3, were neck and neck, literally the same percent of HP on Mithrix at the same time. Same amount of
Damn.
deaths as well, and it was just that transmitter death that
I mean, yeah,
really
the entire
did it.
way. Even like your +5s are basically synchronized in stage 1 because like the orbs.
Yeah.
So like
The orbs.
the whole
I
way.
won by more than 5 minutes. It wasn't a +5.
Well, I mean, there was definitely some
Right.
some slowdown after that point, I think, but
Oh yeah.
it was really close. I mean, I don't know who would have won by that point, but it was close.
The lesson is don't
Don't
pick
pick
up
it up.
unstable transmitter.
Don't pick it up. Literally leave it on the
Big D.
ground.
Don't get gassed next time.
I still
Alright?
disagree. I still think it's worth picking up. I was like planning because I was supposed to cast today, and I was like really planning about talking about transmitter and who picks it up and
We
who doesn't.
saw at least 4 deaths purely. I
The
think
transmitter.
5. Purely
Yeah.
because of transmitter today.
No other
Wow.
like source. It was like transmitter. I think saved one person one time, and it
Yeah,
caused
so
5
Brian
deaths.
once after killing them 3 times in the same
Yeah.
room.
It's crazy.
A
It's
terrible
actually
item.
crazy. It will kill you. So it also just
I
killed
mean,
Brian. Good. Good.
If you're like a character that can treat it as green scrap, like loader or something, 'cause
Yeah.
you're never gonna
I mean,
die,
that's
then
totally
pick it
fine.
up.
But on this
yeah.
loadout, I don't know. Like, if
I
you
mean,
expect
actually,
yourself
you know
to
what?
ever go down, like, I don't know.
Like it did save my freaking turrets that did nothing. Like there's normally they sit in the puddles of flames, and then instead they can just go
But
off
even
somewhere
then-
else and be useless.
But even then, they just
so-
TPs them like 100 meters away, and they're not
Exactly.
doing anything.
Yeah.
They're just gone. They might as well be dead.
Yep.
It's such a
It might be one
Anyway,
of
it's
the
fine, it's fine.
only items that's like way more a harm to your run than anything else, honestly.
Absolutely.
I mean, hear me
Anyway.
out. Just don't get under 25% HP.
Yeah, but what if you did?
Then
it
it
does
saves your
nothing.
life.
If you-
It literally saves
And if
your
you
life.
don't, then it literally does nothing either. What do you mean? What do you?
It either
no,
does
it's-
nothing.
But then it's green scrap. So it's
Hey,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you're
I think
right.
it's just a skill issue.
Not one
It's-
person scrapped it today. It was never one screen scrap. It was a net negative the entire day. Not once did it get put into anything.
Oh man.
Anyway, feel bad for Big D now. Like hanging out with Goji. See, this is why we told you, chat. We don't like Goji. We don't.
What the-
Oh, dude. Oh my, Brian is eating that slam. Holy moly.
Oh, there's
oh,
a transmitter.
he's not even down to 1 health.
Oh,
Transmitter
saved him.
Echo.
Saved his life.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Heard your first chat. Pick up transmitter. It can save
Yeah,
your life.
this is the first time anyone's actually ever heard that. You're right.
Transmitter, it's kind of like a seatbelt, you know? It's like you don't think you need it until you
Dude,
you're in a
can you
car
imagine
crash.
if a seatbelt teleported you like 50 feet away from your car in a random location? Like,
Yeah, keeping momentum.
Just like a seatbelt.
yeah, that seems really helpful.
That's what they don't want you to know.
True.
It happens.
Mhm.
Yeah, big seatbelts hiding that one from us. All right, okay. How are we looking here? We phase 3 here at least for Ruddy right now.
Ruddy
He's
just
phase
got
one.
here. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Tough.
I
They're
mean,
fine. They got a phosphorus. No ATGs though.
we're basically just
Yeah,
waiting
not
on
to mention
Brian.
the ICBM.
Like, if Brian dies like 4 times, then it'll be close. But
Mhm.
it's not. Oh, okay, there was one.
Well, there's one. Count him, Jet.
fighting for third. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, you know.
So what Thought said in chat's right. Transmitter is like taking off the seatbelt, actually.
Yeah,
That
it's like
is
the inverse. It's actually funny how the bubble shield here actually literally does nothing. I think every like enemy attack goes through it except the wisp like nail gun. Like the orbs go through it, the shockwaves go through it, Mithrix obviously swipes through it, and then the golems actually have AoE that goes through it. So it literally doesn't do anything here at all. Oh.
Oh, saved another life.
I
It's me too soon.
don't know about that one. It didn't impact the life.
Dude, Goji's saving is just not being in the same spot anymore. Save them. There.
I like
Different spot.
how sometimes, like we saw on Reddy's screen, he put down the bubble shield and the shockwave got caught on the bubble shield for half a second and almost like because Ruddy knew the shockwave would come, so he jumped, and then the shockwave paused, and they were both at this like moment where they were looking at each other like, "Are we gonna? Am I gonna take the shockwave because it like paused on the bubble for some reason?" Like, oh my god.
That's also true. Bubble shield can actually block turret shots, though. That is the main thing that does. It blocks turrets from doing damage or anything.
Yeah, your own turrets and your own shots too. If an enemy walks into your bubble shield, which it can do, and then it's their bubble shield now, and then you can't hurt them. That's just how it works. Oh man, tell how much I like bubble shield.
Pretty much, yeah. Read between the lines.
Oh, Ruddy just gave this thing a bubble shield again.
Brian very close to death here again too. Jesus.
Brian phase 3 at least.
Good thing he's got that transmitter.
Yeah.
So what happened to stage 1 with other people? Did everybody +5?
Everyone
Exactly
+5
same,
at least
everyone.
twice.
At least, oh wow.
Ruddy was once, but they took
Wait,
a
I was
long time to get
once,
through it.
wasn't I?
Oh, you were twice. Everyone left
Did I?
stage 2 by Ruddy with 2 +5s.
Pretty
Okay.
sure you were twice, but maybe not. Maybe you
I thought
died
I
like stage
had one stage
2.
1, and then the second was stage 3. But
Everyone died to the orbs at least once.
Oh, really?
Let's put it that way,
yeah.
I guess then.
Stage 3.
No, I do kind of recall that. I think I remember saying that.
Oh, you did too, yeah. So
yeah, the rats like trapped me in with the.
yeah, the rats are pretty rough. Stage 3. Ruddy had the same issue.
Ruddy had a
Away
lot
from
of
the
rat
mines, don't do
issues.
anything. Yeah.
If only I had that unstable transmitter that dropped from the teleporter. Like,
Gets you out of a sticky situation.
yeah.
Yeah, right into the coffin.
Into
dude.
a sticky situation. Yes. Right into a sticky situation.
What is? Never mind.
Very chill sort of phase 3 here for Brian. Very comfortable getting through this. The benefits of the empathy cores here. The turret golem though.
And you know what else is funny is when you're like, you get hit by something and you think you're fine, and then Warped Echo is like, no, actually, you're gonna get transmitted, and then you go and die from the
the extra delay.
And you're like, man, that's crazy. All right, so
they cooked these items.
Well done, Brian.
I don't want to say Brian Super 1 yet, because, like, you know, what if he just dies 3 times, like, right now? But I'm gonna...
He's got spaces.
Yeah. But I'm... Like, I don't want to preemptively pull out Ruddy, and then some insane thing we've never seen before in our lives happens, and it's like, oh, well...
Yeah.
Well, Ruddy's almost done anyway. It's fine. Man, what a loadout.
Speed.
That is true.
The loadout was really good. It was so
Yeah.
strong. I mean, there wasn't speed, but I think the reason my run went well is I recognized how much damage I could do, and I was just like, oh, I'll just
The damage was there.
knock it out scaled and just kill
You're
stuff
the only one
before I
that
have
really
to dodge
mentioned
it.
the bleed stage 1. I thought lots of more people would do that, but
Oh, really? Interesting.
yeah. No one really got into it.
The Polyloot and Scorpion obviously helped a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah. The I don't know. I'm actually surprised actually though that everyone hit TP as quick as they did. That's what I think also was kind of. I mean, it sucked that you guys got the Vagrant with the Giga Orbs, but Brian. Almost died to.
I reckon I'd call that one a save.
Another life saved.
Might actually have been one.
I reckon. Yeah. I mean,
but everyone hit TP really
saves,
fast,
7
and
deaths.
no one had anything to do with the Vagrants at all. Just kind of tough.
Maybe we just have forgotten. Like, stage 1 TPs can be kind of rough with, you know, freaking Halcynite shrines. Like,
Oh,
in the
Brian.
new meta. So.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Was that an echo kill or might have been?
Know.
There's one. All right, let's bring them both then.
Jesus.
I think we're good. Hello, Brian. Hello.
Brian,
Yo.
hello. I know you're ecstatic.
Hello,
I'm-
Reddit.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah. So I would like to say everyone died to the orbs stage 1. Um,
Yeah. Remember that
everyone,
shared trauma joke I made? It is aggressively true right now.
it was,
They need to fix that bug, man.
it's the worst.
This really has been the bug showcase week.
Probably, yeah. Like the vagrant orbs, the vagrants are actually MVP, actually, more than anyone else. So,
God.
I mean, you did a good
Silver
job,
lining,
Brian,
that stage
but
one was like
or
very
Big
fun
D,
to watch.
but I mean, and I mean, fun for us, kind of. Honestly, it was
fun to
still
play.
annoying. It
No
was
way
still
that is fun to
annoying.
watch.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Dan enjoyed it more
know
than I
what?
did. I'll say that.
At least there's entertainment coming out of it. Like, at the very least. Who
Yeah,
won?
everyone left scarred.
We all lost.
Goji.
Goji.
Wow.
Goji came through to block the sweep
Block the
after
sweep.
transmitter.
Very sorry you
Oh
didn't
my
get that
God.
that sweep on that one, Big D. But you played really
Yeah, man.
well. Really well.
Yeah, good job.
Really,
Well done, Beanie.
really
Your
all proud of
debut
you.
coming in, absolutely
Yeah.
destroying. Well done, dude.
Yeah, man, nice. You played really fucking good.
It went just as well as I had hoped and like 5 times better. So, I'll take it.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Mm-hmm. Everyone give everyone a hand for that one. Obviously, today, I mean, the last loadout was I'm not even going to talk for the last loadout, but overall, it was okay today. Thanks everyone for playing. I know that, half of you weren't even scheduled to race today, so appreciate that you did anyway. And I'm sure you're going to walk away from this being like, man, shouldn't have. But it was fun to watch
It was
anyway.
fun.
All right. If you guys want to know when the next race is going to be, make sure you check out our Discord. That's going to be where I'm going to let you guys know when the next schedule is going to be and all that beforehand. I try to do my best. It's hard because everyone is all around the world and has all these different schedules. It's hard to play around. Make sure to check out the YouTube. We're getting some stuff rolling on that. If you guys want to apply to be a racer or anything to help out with racer resources, like Big D here did and rose through the scrim ranks all the way up to apparently top racer all of a sudden. You can apply there. If you guys want to play our mod, we have 2 different versions of the mod on the same mod page for downpatched and current. And if you guys want to speedrun our official Gauntlet category, you can check it out there as well. And take away Big D and Ruddy's world records. All right, I think that's
Well,
it
I
for
just have
today.
one.
Yeah, well, gotta.
It's a hard one to get.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
everything. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.